Ladies and gentlemen, so sorry to speak over you, Alicia Taylor. We're getting in real quick and real hot because we've got a hell of a show, a big card, and I want to make sure we have just enough time to make it happen. Let me get a quick audio check, though. Fantastic. We are not wasting any time tonight. We're getting started early. We're foregoing the intro, and we're getting right into a massive opening match tonight with Becky, 2 belts, the dual champion, the WATCW Women's World Champion, and the WATCW People's Champion. I gotta tweet this out. Folks, we have a hell of a show in store for you tonight. It took a lot of time to put this one together today. Trust me on that. This game is truly my arch nemesis. It is the bane of my existence, but it is the thorn in my side which I must tolerate in order to bring the premier virtual wrestling league to you here tonight, to you here in Bright Falls. And we are so honored and so privileged to be a part of 2025's Deerfest celebration. I've always wanted to come here. You've seen it featured in Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2. We've always wanted to just relax and enjoy Deerfest, not be bothered by hags and shadow entities, to just come here and enjoy the locals, enjoy the food, enjoy the culture, enjoy the scenery, enjoy the top-notch wrestling action. And that's exactly what we're going to do tonight as the Ring General, Sabrina Carpenter, a member of the Heritage Heartbreakers, makes her way down to the ring to challenge for the WATCW Women's World Championship tonight. I am, if you didn't notice or didn't catch on, I believe, I actually didn't bother to check. I believe I'm the only one at the commentary table. Is nobody else hiding in the shadows right now? The shadows of Bright Falls? Very good, just making sure. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody decides to join us, or a couple folks join us. We could only be so lucky, but if it's just you and I tonight, folks, well, gee golly, it's my pleasure, and I'm so happy you're here. Let's get that poll going before I forget, because I am just so fired up. Actually, I'm very tired. Who will win? Becky Lynch, Sabrina Carpenter. I'll give you 5 minutes to think about that. And this is, actually, it's kind of odd to be sitting here doing commentary by myself. I haven't had to really do this much in Season 2. This was all I did in Season 1. But, thankfully, I think I know what I'm doing. I think I've remembered. But I would certainly welcome some company, so that this is very tiring up here. I am very tired. Here we go. The poll is open. It's time to ring the bell and have our first match of the night for the WATCW Women's World Champion between Sabrina Carpenter and Becky Lynch. I won't talk over you this time, Alicia.
From Hollywood, California, the superstar, Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter. Matt's in the chat. He says this match is going to end quick. Oh, yeah. What? 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 Oh, she's calling them both out. What? 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 She's calling out both titles. That's a hell of an intro for Becky Lynch here, who will be pulling double duty, who will be defending both of her championships tonight, starting off with the Women's World Championship. And later she will be in a fatal four-way to defend the People's Championship. This is the Heritage Heartbreakers' first of 5 title fights tonight. We live in a world in which the Heritage Heartbreakers could theoretically take home all 5 championships here tonight. This is a massive opportunity for them. And, I mean, talk about the swing that they could pull here. They could easily be in first place by the end of the night. They don't have to even probably win all 5 of those belts to do it, but obviously it would certainly help. Matt doesn't think this match is going to go long. I'm assuming he means that, and he's expecting Becky Lynch to make short work of Sabrina Carpenter. I understand where he's coming from, because even though she is the #1 contender, Sabrina Carpenter has not won a one-on-one singles match in WATCW yet. She outlasted the competition in a 5-woman gauntlet on the last episode of Turmoil earlier this week. That's a quick turnaround here, folks. Let me tell you, it wasn't easy to accomplish. So she did earn her way to this match, but she has not been able to defeat somebody in a one-on-one singles contest. If she does it here in a title match, that'll be quite a statement to make. A huge advantage for her faction. And now let me mention as well, before I forget, you may not know it looking at this, or maybe you would after that massive knee drop, but a Captain's Advantage card has been played on this match, which gives Sabrina Carpenter a free +5 overall stat boost, the kind of thing you would usually need to cut a promo to achieve. That card has been played for free. Sabrina has enjoyed a +5 boost, and that card has been played by an individual who wishes to remain anonymous, interestingly enough. So I'm not at liberty to tell you who played that card, but I am obligated to tell you that somebody did play that card, and that will give Sabrina an advantage. Of course, Becky Lynch, in contrast, FeaturedFilms spoke up on her behalf today, did cut a great promo on his way to Deerfest, and of course he is here. We're so excited to have FeaturedFilms here at Deerfest tonight, which did give Becky Lynch that +5 promo boost on top of the +5 People's Championship advantage she has. She is the People's Champion, so she gets that advantage in this match as well as her other title defense tonight. So these ladies are boosted, they're fired up, they're ready to go home with a championship. And there he is, the captain of the Heritage Heartbreakers in the chat tonight, Chris Anthony Lopez, the personality of WATCW. So good to have him here with us tonight, and he will be watching this show keenly, I believe. He has got a lot at stake, a lot on the line, and a lot of great potential. Here at Deerfest, Becky's going to go for a big suplex. Sabrina sneaks out of it, and now we continue the match. Matt asking what card? Let me repeat myself. A card was played to give Sabrina Carpenter a free +5 overall stat boost for one night. The same kind of boost you would get out of cutting a promo for one of your wrestlers. She got no promo necessary, but I am not at liberty to tell you who played that card. That individual wishes to remain anonymous, and I will honor their wishes. Becky with a kick to the head of Sabrina. Now, have other cards been played tonight? We'll see. Once again, not at liberty to tell you. Matt finds it interesting. And Becky's going to do a little joint manipulation, brother. What's going on, my good friend DillyTodds? I don't know if I said hello to you previously. I'm talking a million miles a minute here as Becky sends Sabrina into the corner. So good to see DillyTodds. He was playing some Fortnite. He was whooping ass in Fortnite last night. I was so surprised to see him streaming. What a standing lariat from Sabrina. I was surprised to see him streaming Fortnite. Seemed like he was having a lot of fun. I sure hope he was. Sabrina going for an early pin. Kicks out at 2. This match will continue. There have been so many big wrestling matches this weekend. This one might be the best of the bunch. Huge power bomb from Sabrina. Is that going to be enough? Is she the champion? Not yet. Becky kicks out at 2 from that massive Sabrina Carpenter bomb. Featured made the interesting observation. Sabrina, man's best friend. Becky is the man. And yet, I don't think there's any love lost between these two individuals today. They are going to put it all on the line. You see, the WATCW faithful have piled in here at Bright Falls High School for Deerfest this evening. Holy shit! Drop Sabrina on that neck. And this one, interestingly enough, not powered by WrestleHub. We've got some local sponsors helping us out tonight, putting on Deerfest. Of course, the Oh Deer Diner, and of course, Coffee World, the greatest coffee-themed amusement park in North America, over in the neighboring town. That's in Watery, just a 15-minute drive east to go to Coffee World. Closed tonight, but I recommend checking it out tomorrow. And show them your Deerfest ticket tonight for WATCW, and you'll get 10% off on your entry fee to Coffee World. Whips the leg, sends Sabrina down. Becky's going up top. Becky Lynch, what's she thinking from up there? Don't see Becky Lynch go up there often. Maybe desperate measures, desperate times. Wow! A 450! Middle of the ring! Could that be it? No! What a move! I don't even think I knew Becky could do that. but it wasn't enough to take Sabrina out. Becky's measuring her up. What's she thinking? Perhaps that manhandle slam. Kick punches her in the back of the head, and I was right. Manhandle slam, middle of the ring on the Deerfest logo. Is that enough? Does Becky retain? No, Sabrina managed to kick out of the manhandle slam, and I wonder if we're going for maybe a submission finish since that didn't work. No, not quite yet. Might have to do a little bit more than that in order to put Sabrina Carpenter down for 3, and I do think we should not underestimate her. Whoa, big Becky Hogan leg drop, brother. Not going to pin off of that. Got something else in the chamber. Maybe sensing it's going to take a little bit more. How about a second manhandle slam? And surely that will be enough to put Sabrina Carpenter away. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Could it be? Miss Real Deal! Alexa Bliss is cashing in on behalf of the Righteous Cowboys! Right here! Right now! She's doing it!
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Money in the Bank.
It's happening!
In her contract.
Alexa Bliss! Oh! Alexa Bliss maybe a little too sure of herself with the move there. It didn't quite hit it, and now Becky Lynch has got her in a leg lock. No way. Alexa Bliss is cashing in her Real Deal contract, which grants her a championship match right here, right now. However, Becky Lynch seems to have control of this match right off the bat. And in theory, Alexa Bliss should have the advantage here. Becky just wrestled a hell of a match with Sabrina Carpenter. She did emerge victorious, however. She is warmed up. She endured a big power bomb. And it should be Alexa Bliss's for the taking. But Becky's back in control. You got to keep in mind, Becky's still also enjoying the power. Whoa, big drop kick of that People's Championship boost, of that promo boost. And Alexa Bliss has got nothing but the element of surprise on her side, and I think she might be about to take a manhandle slam. No way! Did Becky just defend the title for the second time tonight? Is that it? Oh, Alexa Bliss barely gets the shoulder up. Oh my God, and Chris is freaking out in the chat. This is not how he wanted the night to go. I do wonder, had Sabrina won that, would Alexa be cashing in tonight? Alexa, what's she thinking? Oh man, Becky counters out at him again. Can you imagine if Becky managed to defend that title twice in one night? She'll get all the points for 2 successful title defenses. That is huge for the Cenobites. It's up to Alexa Bliss to stop that from happening and bring another belt home to the Righteous Cowboys tonight. They already have the tag titles. They'll be defending those later tonight against EliMac and John Cena. Oh, code red! Becky goes to the corner. Alexa's slowing down too. She's hurting. She's gonna have to capitalize on this quick drop kick to the back of the man. Alexa cannot waste time. She has to make this quick. She cannot let Becky rally and find her footing in this again, or she might still be Becky 2 belts walking out of this match. Meanwhile, Becky... Oh, and Becky's got the disarmor locked in! Disarmor! Is Alexa gonna tap? Breaks out of it. Or maybe Becky just simply let her out of it, understood she wasn't going to see a win there. And this is what Alexa can't let happen. She cannot let somebody as dangerous and as skilled as the man get her footing, even in a second consecutive surprise match like this. And I know Connor's got to be concerned backstage that this isn't going as easily or as smoothly as he thought. And I think Becky's lining up for another one. Another manhandle slam. And I think she just did it. I think she retained twice in one night. Becky Lynch is still unbelievable. Oh, She's overpowered. No kidding. That's the entire point. I mean, you gotta hand it to Featured Films. Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch are now enemies. Becky Lynch will remember this. You gotta give credit to Featured Films, and maybe a strategic misstep on the behalf of Connor Breedlove, the captain of the Righteous Cowboys, who sent Alexa Bliss to cash in tonight in spite of Becky Lynch having those statistical advantages on her side. Maybe just thinking that match with Sabrina was going to go a little longer, was going to wear the women's champion down a bit more before Alexa got out there. But Becky, who's not only in 2 title matches tonight, just defended the same title 2 times. Becky 2 belts, defended it 2 times. Unbelievable. What have I been telling everybody all night on social media? If you think Season 2 of WATCW's been crazy, you ain't seen nothing yet, folks. So what a way to start Deerfest with an unsuccessful cash-in and 2 successful title defenses by the man Becky Lynch. If Connor's out there, if he's backstage, if he's got Braun Breaker here tonight, I'm saying, let's be a little more patient. Let's be a little more strategic with that cash-in, because you only get 2, and that's all we've got all season. They just won this at WatCon, and Alexa was unsuccessful. Miss Real Deal, unfortunately, fumbles when it counted most. And by the way, I'll just remind everybody, we have our next draft of the season coming up on the 30th at the end of this month. And if I saw one of my people make a mistake like that, I might be thinking about my options. I'm not saying Connor has to do that. I'm just speaking from my perspective. Wow, congratulations to Becky Lynch on a double title defense. Let's keep it moving, man. What a show already. Well, we've got a little tag team action for you tonight. El Diablo de Patas is out here. The Black and Green crew. Rep by Suge Knight 323. We haven't seen these guys since WatCon, where they were unsuccessful in winning those tag titles. Well, we did see them flank DillyTodds a couple days ago.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 463 pounds, Bret Hart and Eddie Guerrero, Legado del Fantasma.
El Diablo de Patas is back to try again in the tag team division. Look at this. We really put this together. We just got to Deerfest today, and we put all this together. And we did it was all union, by the way, too. We contracted, some local Bright Falls talent to come in here and help us put this together at Bright Falls High very quickly. What a talented town. El Diablo de Patas weren't successful winning the titles at WatCon. In the tournament finals, that would be Mr. X and the Xenomorph, who will defend the same titles later tonight. But they're still in this division, and they're looking to make the climb back to the top. And they may be climbing a beanstalk, because there's a goddamn giant waiting for them up there. In the way of Shaquille O'Neal.
Representing the Dream Team.
Oh, all right.
Newark, New Jersey, weighing in at 360 pounds, Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaq makes his way down to the ring. It's interesting. You've noticed that, Eddie and Brett are united. They come down together. Shaq and The Rock still keeping it separate. I almost wonder if there's just too much star power there in order for them both to descend the ramp together. They both want their own individual spotlights. They want their moment. They want to work. They want to own the camera. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, right? Is that cohesion? Is that signs that they're a combined cooperative unit, or are they both just 2 guys in a tag team match? I think there's a difference. And we might get a better idea of what the reality of that is. I don't know, it's too quiet, I bet, to pick it up on stream, but he yells, "Are you not entertained?" when he sets the promo off. And I have to wonder if that really is Shaq's voice. There's no way in the world they got him to record any voiceover for this. So I don't know if that's just a clip. They just download an MP3 of him saying that. Surely not. It's got to be some intern at 2K. And I wish you could hear his music, because it is I guarantee you, you can take like 20 guesses and not get close to what his music sounds like. It's like some goddamn, like Andrew Lloyd Webber, like Phantom of the Opera song. I'm not kidding at all. It's like high-pitched organ music.
From Miami, Florida, weighing in at 275 pounds, The Rock!
Here comes the great one. The man who will one day fancy himself a final boss, of course, just a cheap imitation of yours truly, but he'll also one day fancy himself the Chicken Man. And in that endeavor, I say, Godspeed and cluck, cluck. I can't wait to see what he accomplishes in that front. But here comes The Rock. Of the Real Wrestlers, originally teamed with Cody Rhodes in this division. Of course, The Rock and Cody, a lot of history there, none of it very good or friendly. So I think it made a lot of sense for Matt to eventually swap him out, put The Rock on here with Shaq, kind of a clean slate situation, and move Cody to the Twitch division. And so far it's worked out. These guys have enjoyed a big win on Turmoil. And Cody Rhodes is going to be competing in the Fatal 4-Way for the Twitch Championship later tonight. So far, so good. And if you haven't noticed, every win counts so much in the tag division. It goes so far. We don't want to book too many tag matches on these shows because they go really long. So if you can win a tag match, it really will go a long way. MrEliMac and John Cena enjoyed 2 big wins in order to get their way into a tag team championship match. I'm not saying that's always going to be what it takes, but if Shaq and The Rock were able to accomplish that here tonight, it would certainly go a long way in getting them in championship contention. Perhaps next month at Halloween Riot 3, folks. I'm so excited for next month's show. Of course, if you've been watching my stream, and if you just know me in general, you could probably make an educated guess that I love to stream in October more than any time of the year. I love playing spooky and scary games, and that time of the year is when everybody wants to watch them. Everybody wants to play them. They stream them, and it's just so much fun. I just love when everybody is on the same page and getting freaky for a month. Shaq wasn't enjoying that double axe handle from the Hitman. And just as well, Halloween Riot is one of my favorite WATCW shows. We didn't even have a WATCW season last year, and we still had a Halloween Riot. That's how we made it to Halloween Riot 3, and that's how much I enjoy that show. And I already have such big plans for that show, even not understanding who all our champions are going to be yet, who the contenders are going to be, what the teams will look like. I already have so many good ideas and plans in place for Halloween Riot, and they're only going to get better as those details come to fruition and solidify for us. Now it's The Rock tagged in to take on Bret Hart. Wonder how much, if at all, Bret Hart and The Rock wrestle. You know what? They really may never have done that. This might be, wow, big axe handle to The Rock's arm. This might be the first time that's ever happened in history. Only here in WATCW, only tonight at Deerfest. And of course, we already really are dipping our way into spooky season here at What Real Entertainment. I've been playing Kronos the New Dawn, enjoying it quite a bit over the last couple of weeks. My last stream of it, regrettably, which was supposed to be the final stream of it, I did not finish the game. I've been playing it for 4 hours. The final boss was really difficult, not to be confused with that final boss, and certainly not to be confused with the original final boss. But the final boss of Kronos the New Dawn, I found to be quite frustrating and difficult, and I just wasn't interested in playing it anymore after 4 hours. I wanted to go relax. So I think the plan is that I might do a very short bonus stream tomorrow night to hopefully finish Kronos the New Dawn once and for all. Or I could just as easily see myself having to play that boss fight for an hour before I get it right. I don't know. We'll find out. But that's the current plan. If anybody was wondering, apologies for not making it happen on, what was that, Friday night? On Friday night. So hopefully we can get that wrapped up soon, and we'll have just enough time to get to Silent Hill F. Of course, we have our draft at the end of the month. Shaq putting all that weight, putting all that juicy Shaq meat down on the midsection of Latino heat. Suge's got a busy night tonight as well. And the way of DillyTodds. DillyTodds, who, of course, has had such a contentious relationship with Suge, the captain of El Diablo de Patas. Look at that. Did you see that? Wow, this kick is crazy. It blows my mind every time. And very well placed, as Bret Hart was asking Eddie to come tag him in. and instead he ran into that massive spinning roundhouse from Shaquille O'Neal. I don't know if that's a Shaq Fu move or what. Where did he learn to kick like that? Rock's going up top as well. As I was saying, Suge Knight, wow, huge splash. Big splash. Usually Eddie's pulling that move off. Brett breaks up the pin, and the match will continue. Now, if Matt was on commentary tonight, he would be able to remind you all that because Brett broke up the pin, he cannot get back in the ring until he's been tagged. And it's of great importance that The Rock and Shaq should not let that tag take place. They want to keep Eddie in the ring. Uh-oh, here it comes. Not only does he tag, it's going to be a little double team action between Brett and Eddie on The Rock. But as I was saying, Suge has had quite a contentious relationship with DillyTodds. Oh my.
He shall appear.
There he is. I thought the game audio dipped down when you did that, so I thought everything was about to explode. I was so scared. How is the captain of the Real Wrestlers doing tonight? Well, thank you for joining me, Matt. What's going on?
No problem. I'm doing good. I just got done helping Bite Size with some of those duties. So
you did what? Bite-sized.
Yeah.
I think you said bite-sized booties. I was like, what channel is that?
Bite Size with some of their duties.
That's got to be our Wrestle Hub category. Bite-sized booties. Well, very good.
Becky Lynch is the star of it.
The star of it? Well, she's certainly the star for a lot of us. Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. The Rock locking in a sharpshooter. That's very insulting, by the way, because that's Bret Hart's signature move. The Rock's got it locked in here. Can you imagine if the Hitman tapped? And no, he didn't. And you know what? Only in saying that, I just had deja vu, because I said something very similar at the start of the season at Streamiversary. I've totally forgotten until now. This is not the first time The Rock has faced this team, but last time he did it, it was with Cody Rhodes. And this team did defeat them, so after the most electrifying move in sports entertainment, they might be ready to get that win back. Oh, man. Brett kicked out of the People's Elbow. How did you feel seeing that? Not only Becky retained, but the double retain. Were you surprised?
No. Because Featured is smart. He cut a promo on the person who's just got mad stats already. So Becky's a 92 even without the People's Championship. Throwing the People's Championship, she's a 97.
Mm-hmm.
And then add another boost on top of it. It's like nothing could be done to prevent her from being so overpowered.
You did the math correctly. Very well done. That is true. Becky Lynch was a perfect 100. What a slam from Shaq to Eddie. And Shaq's going to maybe try to finish this up as well. And I believe, I don't know if Brett's allowed to come in and break up the pin. Oh, Eddie's going to fight out of what was going to be a massive choke slam. Oh! Huge pounce. Sends him flying. Yeah, tough break. Becky was as powerful as she's ever going to be, as anybody's ever going to be in that moment. And, Connor tried to catch her off guard. I think maybe if the match with Sabrina had lasted longer, if she'd maybe endured a little more punishment, it could have still happened, but that stat discrepancy was very significant. And I gotta say, Alexa Bliss did not start that match off well. She got a little too excited. She ran, she stumbled, she fell, and it was about trying to fight her way back the entire time. I don't think she managed to get a single finishing move the entire time. Very unfortunate, and continues the trend, by the way, started in Season 1. Interesting to know, there has never been a successful cash-in in the history of WATCW. Not last year, it was the Dynasty. David Campbell tried it on Slick Nick Harley, didn't pull it off. Rey Mysterio tried it on Rampage for Betty and Ava Shinigami, didn't pull it off. And now Alexa Bliss, unsuccessful against Becky Lynch. It is harder than it looks, evidently. Shaq got Brett up in the fireman's carry. Oh! Holy shit!
Oh my God!
I've never seen that. I don't know if Brett knows what planet he's on anymore. Surely he's capable of finishing this match if he could just get that opportunity. Just go for it at this point. You do that to another man, you could win the fight, I feel. You just have to finish it up. But Brett, the ring vet, makes his way outside. Little springboard over the ropes. Back and forth we go. Oh, Bret Hart's thinking a bit of a pile driver. That's a big man to kill. Oh, Shaq's right back up. But he runs into a sharpshooter from Bret Hart. He gets it in. He locks it. Is Shaq going to tap out? Can The Rock save him? He does. He punches Bret right in the back of the head. Whew. This is the first match for the real wrestlers tonight, but it certainly won't be the last. You've got a lot on the line. You could possibly win a Twitch title. You could possibly win a People's Championship. You could,
I won 4.
And you, what else is there? You could retain the World Championship.
Yeah.
So a lot of action tonight. Let's see if they can get some momentum and get it started here with a win in tag team. Shaq's going to go for the pin on Eddie. That might be enough. I don't see Bret coming in to save. Rock standing there watching. No, Eddie kicks out. It's so tough when you have 4 individuals this strong.
So I do have a question from the Seaman Demon. I see and I were playing Fortnite earlier. He wanted to know if you started listening to Tron.
I still, you know what? I really should have done that today. I totally had time. I still only listened to the single that came out a little while ago. Oh, here we go. Rock's locking in the sharpshooter once again. This time on Eddie. Is Eddie going to tap? Bret breaks it up. Man, these tag team matches, they are tough to win. Oh, rock bottom! Rock bottom on Bret. I don't even think, was Bret the legal man? I don't even think Bret was the legal man, but The Rock is going for another one.
Oh my God!
Why did he do that? Eddie's the legal man. Rock just lost it in there and hit 2 rock bottoms on Bret, who is not the legal man. He snapped out there. What the hell? That was some Smashing Machine shit right there, man. No, I've not listened to the Tron soundtrack. I need to hear that 9 Inch Nails soundtrack. Yeah, I imagine he's been listening to it, and perhaps you have as well.
He and I talked about it earlier.
I don't know if you're necessarily a 9 Inch Nails guy, but you're definitely a Tron guy.
I'm a 9 Inch Nails film guy. I love their scores. I've listened to some of their music, but most of my exposure to them is strictly through their scores.
There's definitely kind of a line in the catalog of 9 Inch Nails. Hold on. Oh, nope. Where it's in terms of like sound, and it's with their 2005 album With Teeth, which is after Trent Reznor got sober, and you can hear such a difference musically and lyrically and what they do. And I think from that point forward, you might like it a little bit more than prior to that, where it's way heavier, way more industrial, and a lot more depressing. Still amazing, very beautiful. One of my favorite records of all time comes before that. It's The Fragile. Downward Spiral, also very iconic. But for me personally, you gotta be in the right headspace to listen to that music. It can be, at least for me, it could be a lot. But they're more recent work you might like more. And of course, yeah, they're Trent and Atticus Ross's film work is fantastic. This match carries on. I thought maybe it'd be over after I finished that.
I do like their stuff, or their song that was featured in the Avengers trailer all those years ago.
Oh man, I don't even remember what that was.
Yeah, me.
Oh, we're in this together was in an Avengers trailer.
We're in this together was the Avengers trailer. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's off the album I was talking about, The Fragile. That's like. I think that was their last full length before he got sober. It's an incredible double album, but it can be a difficult listen only just because it is lyrically very, very dark. Comes from a very dark place in his life, but that's hilarious. Like nothing else about that album would ever make you think this will be good for a superhero movie trailer. Oh, here we go. Another pile driver. No, Shaq. Bret may be too tired to get the big man up, and he dumps him over. This match continues. This is what I was talking about earlier. It's like, this is why tag team victories just count so much because they are so hard to get. Wow, what a nice double elbow drop off the corner there. They're so hard to get. They can be very laborious. We had a 6-man tag later tonight.
I looked. I'm like, why do you subject this?
We got a 6er tonight. I wanted to try to get as many people on the show as I could. And I went the AEW route. I said I'm going to book a 6-man. We'll see how it goes. Wow, another huge pounce from Shaq to Eddie. We'll see how it goes. It's one of those things where I just kind of am counting on the AI to like freak out and break and like not know how to stop itself from losing a match. We'll see how it goes. It could be a terrible, terrible idea and one we'll never, ever do again. But we'll try it out at least one time. Big power bomb! Jackknife power bomb from Shaq to Eddie.
We call that the slam dunk here.
Do we call it the slam dunk? I didn't know that.
The slam dunk.
It's funny because I call that a jackknife power bomb, which was famously used by a wrestler named Kevin Nash, also known as Diesel, and Shaq has a Diesel tattoo. Oh, choke slam! Brett can't come in. That's gotta be it. There's no way. What the fuck? I guess there was a way.
Oh my god! He was almost fully stunned.
Shaq's gonna go for a second one. Now that's certainly gotta be it. If
it's not this.
It is. There we go.
Oh, thank God.
If Eddie had kicked out of that, I'd say she's just got to put this man in the world title division quick. He is a juggernaut. Wow. I mean, these two really put it out there.
Switch up, paying off.
It continues to work. I mean, Rock with the double rock bottom on Brett, and then Shaq with the double choke slam on Eddie. It's a night of duality after the two title defenses at the start of the night. That seems to be the theme or the trend. And a huge tag team win for Shaq and The Rock, who are going to bring a nice, I think that's 3 points for the real wrestlers. I'm glad I put down the point system in our document, because sometimes I have to go back and
you used to update it in the document. You don't anymore, and I get annoyed.
Yeah, I got so many places I write this stuff. I'll update the point total soon. I got to update it on social media and in the Twitch bio and in the document. All right, let's keep it a nice little singles match. A very welcome one-on-one contest with nobody on the apron to break up pinfalls.
By the way, shout out to Nick Muhlbach for that promo today, or the other day. That was fucking hilarious.
Look, I got a lot of love and admiration for Nick's Funhouse. It's a great program. My children get up every morning and watch it. I'm happy for them to learn from Nick's Funhouse. But I'm a little confused by this week's episode, in which he had some harsh words for me, and I'm sitting here doing the 50 Cent, what do you say, fuck me for? I'm just trying to run a show. I'm just trying to book a good card. I'm not, I get it. The Sirens and Nick Muhlbach by extension, they're in 6th place. They've been in 6th place, and it's not for a lack of trying. He's cutting promos. He's getting stat boosts. He's trying to make something happen here. He had a good draft, seemingly, and he's probably frustrated. And you start to look outward. You can only look inward so often. And you start to look outward. Try to misplace the blame, and somehow it's my fault. He was unhappy that apparently I don't even think this ever made it publicly. He was unhappy initially that the Sirens were booked one time on this card, which was the 6-man tag we just mentioned. I realized my error, and I corrected it, and I got Elite Rhea Ripley on the card here tonight against the Traveler, who is a promising rookie coming right out of Kronos the New Dawn. Not necessarily the opponent I would have given a rookie right off the bat, being Elite Rhea Ripley, but I wanted to make sure everybody's happy, everybody is served. And I'm still catching strays in Nick's Funhouse as if I did something wrong, and now Nick's in the chat. Perfect timing for the first one of 2 Sirens matches tonight. Here comes the Traveler. Here comes the Traveler, whose saga has played out over the last couple of weeks here, and on WATCW, but no, on the stream. She travels time, she shoots horrible monsters, she saves the lives of people from the past, or does she? Here she comes for her WATCW debut. This was how we ran things back in Season 1. I'd play a game, I'd like it, a character would stand out, and I would sign him to WATCW. And I want to make sure we still keep the heart and soul of WATCW alive in that way and give opportunities to new promising upstarts like the Traveler, because you just never know who's going to come in here and be a star, who's going to win, who's going to be a future champion, who could change the course of WATCW forever. And we're going to give the Traveler that chance tonight. Like I said, initially, Rhea Ripley, not the opponent I would have maybe booked for the Traveler. kind of a tough break for your first match, but by the same token, if the Traveler rises to this and gets a win here, that'll be huge ripples across the landscape of WATCW. Nick Target here saying he loved her in Scooby-Doo. Very rude. Oh, coming out of the corner, drops the Traveler on her face. Rhea Ripley, by the way, enjoyed a great stat boost as well, courtesy of Nick's Funhouse, the words he spoke there. So she is quite powered up. Got a big boost against the rookie tonight, as if the rookie didn't need any other disadvantage coming in here. But enjoys a huge, wow, look at the core strength of that suplex. And Nick, I'm glad you tuned in. If you want to join us on commentary, always welcome. Everybody was invited that I have here on the old PlayStation Network. But I just want to say I was a little hurt and a little offended by Nick's Funhouse this week. I don't know. It's bad enough I got Matt here. If he's got conspiracy theories. He's always giving me a hard time. I'm not
giving you a hard time. I'm trying to give Featured a hard time. That motherfucker pays people off.
He's not giving me a hard time tonight because I think he likes how he was booked tonight.
No, I wouldn't give you a hard time. The only thing I gave you a hard time about is the fact that a 2-1 competitor who'd earned their way to a number one contender side.
Oh, we remember.
Being a confident.
We remember.
That is the only thing I've given you flack about. Otherwise, I'm taking shots at other people because they can't win without paying people off.
That's where I take issue. The implication that I'm taking bribes from other captains in order to make things go their way. That's a very serious accusation. It's going to require some very serious evidence. And then additionally, for Nick, as far as he's concerned, we're just coming at me criticizing. I also take issue with the concept that sixth man. He said the sixth man wasn't going to help him in the faction rankings at all. Well, the sixth man is worth 6 points. So I would say the sixer can make a huge difference. That's almost your entire point balance right now. You could almost double it in one win. So I hope you take it seriously later tonight when the Demon teams up with the Biss and Scott Steiner to take on Stone Cold Steve Austin, Asuka, and Mankind. I agree. I want this game to be fair and balanced. I want everybody to have fun. I want everybody to feel like they've got a chance, even if you're in last, that it's not impossible to catch up. So I recognize my mistake, and I got Rhea on the card as she should have been from the start. But I'll tell you, I bumped a match for this. Nick, I bumped an entire match for this. I was going to have Wendy Ferguson debut tonight. A huge hire, a huge signing out of Waffle House Championship Wrestling. She made event at Waffle Mania earlier this year when we worked with them. Oh, here he comes. Here he comes. We're in Nick's Funhouse. Right now, I was going to book Wendy Ferguson against Saga Anderson, a local hero. It was going to be a huge match. And now I got to tell Wendy she's got to wait till the next turmoil to come in here because I'm catching strays in Nick's Funhouse. How we doing, Nick?
Well.
Riptide.
Ain't that the truth, my friend? Hey, listen, I don't think that I had anything to do with that promo at all whatsoever.
You're just denying?
Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I was a completely separate entity.
An entity?
The Nick and Nick's Funhouse isn't the same Nick that's on commentary with you right now. I mean, come on, that would be silly.
I don't know how I could be expected to put up with this nonsense. I got one guy accusing me of corruption, taking bribes. The other is getting possessed by another entity who doesn't like me. Good grief.
Taylor, he just wants what's best.
It is so hard to run a wrestling promotion.
Funhouse promo has gotten us few subscribers for the Real Gaming channel. Just gotta point that out real quick.
Look, Nick's Funhouse is terrific. I love what Nick's bringing to the table. I know.
Hey, Tinfoil, how are you? Yeah, it's fun. Hey, listen, we're all friends here, right? I mean,
that's what I thought.
Nick from Nick's Funhouse says.
What does he say?
I mean, sorry.
What?
Wrong thing. Sorry. Listen, nobody's catching any strays here. It's all for fun.
That's what I thought. I'm becoming too frequent a target here.
just because you think that it's good to book us against Captain Cutler, it has absolutely nothing to do with anything. I mean, Elite Rhea Ripley deserved to be in this match.
Is that the name of the character from Scooby-Doo?
Yes, it is.
Did you know that offhand, or did you look that up?
Yes, he did. He's
I
that
knew
big
it
of a
offhand. Are you kidding me?
You knew it offhand.
Yeah, Captain Cutler's in Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Of course I is. Are you kidding me?
Will you be buying Scooby-Doo skins when they come to Fortnite next month?
Is that a thing? So
that's a rumor.
It's rumored.
I did buy...
wow, Traveler's fighting this.
I finally bought some Fortnite skins for the first time.
Oh, what'd you
Power
get?
Rangers and the Gorillas.
I got
that
some
makes sense.
Power Rangers.
Wait a minute! Huge Traveler stop!
Oh,
She's destroyed so many monsters with that move. She's endured a Riptide. Is she getting a win here? No, Rhea kicks out. I can hear Nick already bracing for impact there.
He just got quiet with the shit.
There have been so many times where I thought, I forgot to do the poll for this. There have been so many instances in which we thought we would see the Sirens turn it around. Wait a second! Stop from the Traveler to Elite! Rhea Ripley, you've got to be kidding me! The Traveler just win! The Traveler won! I don't know what else to do!
I don't know.
I mean, I just got to point out, has Elite Rhea Ripley ever won a match so far?
She has, yeah. She won.
Yeah, she won
her first match.
She won in the tournament, and
that's it.
I think that's it.
It might be a sign to move on from the Elite Rhea Ripley and go to the real one.
Elite Rhea Ripley's ranked higher.
Is that right?
You wouldn't think.
Fucking
Yeah.
way.
Yes.
That's hilarious.
That's Elite Rhea Ripley.
Is 90. She's 96, and Rhea Ripley is.
I think they're the same.
Normal Rhea Ripley is 96 also. They're the same.
I think it just copies their moves and their stats from the regular one.
Well, see, that's funny because
But in theory, that shouldn't make any difference. That is the thing.
Right. Elite Undertaker's a 98. I have absolutely no clue why.
Is that more than regular Undertaker?
Oh, by
regular Undertaker depends. Regular Undertaker is a 96. 02 is a 92. 90 is an 88, and 93 is a 93.
Interesting. That is really, also yes. There are like 8 Undertakers in this.
Elite is a 98.
Wow. Well, look, I'm as surprised as anybody here, as somebody who's been enjoying Kronos the New Dawn a lot, and who wasn't ready to underestimate the Traveler
Elite
here.
Undertaker is a 96. He's the same grade as regular Undertaker.
Okay, I know what the Traveler is capable of. I knew how deadly that stomp was. That's why it made me stop everything I was doing in fear what was coming, and rightfully so. I mean, I don't know what else to say. It really almost does feel like this team is cursed at a certain point. You mentioned an entity earlier.
That cursed skin on.
You mentioned an entity earlier, and I mean, maybe there really is something dark at play here. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen it in WATCW, but something is not right. I was saying right at the start of this, I wouldn't even have, in an ideal world, booked Rhea as the Traveler's first opponent, because I would think that was not a very fair first match, especially with Rhea having the big promo stat boost she enjoyed coming out of Nick's Funhouse, and yet the Traveler, it took 2 huge stumps to pull it off, but the Traveler is going 1-0. I mean, that's a huge opening statement for the Traveler, and obviously, of course, we will be seeing a lot more from what the Scooby-Doo character. What's the Captain Color? What did you say?
Captain Cutler.
Captain Cutler.
Captain Cutler. Tough.
Captain Cutler. Yeah.
Tough
I know my
break for the Celestial Sirens.
Isn't it always?
I look at. I gave you that match trying to throw you a bone, and unfortunately, a bone wasn't caught. So, as I was saying earlier, Nick, you've got to win that sixer. I'm not gonna root for anybody or play favorites, but you got to win that sixer. Oh. Here we go, another championship match tonight, and it looks like I was talking about United Fronts. John Cena and MrEliMac are not just here as a tag team. They're here as seemingly the Heart World Order, flanked by their captain, Chris Anthony Lopez. Let me get this poll going because last time I forgot to.
This has to be where he used his boost, right? For the best chance of bringing home gold.
Chris used his boost, and I hate to tell you this.
On Sabrina.
No, on the main event, Nacho Libre. He's coming in boosted, brother.
I figured it would be this or Nacho, so I'm not shocked.
Nacho is getting that big boost, as is Roman. So we have a very boosted main event here tonight.
How was our earlier matches? What did I miss so far?
Oh, man, you missed a hell of an opener. Which Becky Lynch defended the title against Sabrina Carpenter. She was successful. She defended the title and then was immediately cashed in on by Alexa Bliss, Miss Real Deal. And Becky Lynch also defeated Alexa Bliss and still has the title.
So Connor had to be the one to get the +5 boost to just doing the math.
What's that now?
Connor had to be the one giving the +5 boost who wanted to remain anonymous for that match.
Oh, on Sabrina Carpenter? Look, I can't confirm or deny. That is an interesting theory. Yeah, we did have somebody play an advantage card, Nick, on the opening match to give Sabrina Carpenter a +5 boost, but they wished to remain anonymous in doing so.
That was a mistake.
It didn't help, unfortunately.
Just basing it off of, if you're not dropping a promo either, that's a mistake. You just wasted a +5 boost.
Well, we may never know who the mysterious benefactor was, though they didn't benefit all that much from it, and Becky Lynch will continue to be Becky Two Belts for at least a little longer tonight. We'll see if she can get out of here with the People's title. That'll be defended later in a fatal 4-way.
So the hierarchy of power gets the winner of this next, right?
The hierarchy of power? Is that your team?
Yeah, because it's Superman and Black Adam.
Sure, that could be whatever you want. I just hadn't heard that yet.
Well, what did Dwayne Johnson say Black Adam was going to do?
Yeah, that's an excellent point. Black Adam, a former WATCW wrestler. The Rock, not a different entity.
Said it would change the hierarchy of power in the DC universe. Well, instead of the DC universe, it's changing the hierarchy of power in the WATCW universe.
Well, I'll say this. You did ask. That is 2 consecutive wins for the hierarchy of power. And I have noted this, okay? I have noted this, and we will remember this as we move forward. But I want to focus on this. Here and now, the Tag Team Championship match, which sees, you mentioned Connor earlier, Tinfoil Thomas rages on the conspiracies. Who was the mysterious benefactor? Might have been Connor. We may never know. He stands at ringside. Connor is not having an ideal night tonight after that failed cash-in, so they are going to try to rebound and get Deerfest back under control for the Righteous Cowboys with a tag title defense. Chris says Captain Cutler is his favorite Scooby-Doo villain, and that is pretty high praise coming from him. Maybe the biggest Scooby-Doo fan I know, unless Nick wants to contest that.
We could both like it equally, but he might like it more. I'm not sure.
No, everything's a contest.
You all talk about points. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. What matters is
I love Drew Carey too,
and utter dominance.
I love Drew Carey too.
Too bad. Muhlbach's in last because he needs to run from everyone else in the standings. Or excuse me, he's having everybody run ahead of him in the standings.
Oh
that was
my!
A really wow. That was an elite Matt Thomas promo right there. I'll tell you that. So, anyways, what do we got going on here? Who's commenting about? Am I missing comments here about Drew Carey?
No, you said the points don't matter. I was doing a whose line is it anyway thing.
The points never matter, my friend.
And I was thinking Drew Carey would be an awesome WATCW wrestler one day, potentially. Big fan.
Oh, I would draft.
Big fan.
That's why when I texted you, I made sure to mention whose line is it later when I said the points don't matter for sure.
Iconic. Maybe the greatest Clevelander of all time, Drew Carey.
Drew Carey.
Would love to see him. I knew Matt would take issue with that. That's why I said it.
WWE Hall of, well, of course. That is WWE Hall of Famer Drew Carey right there.
That's a great point. Probably one of my favorite Hall of Famers. I can think of at least a few people I like less than that. So,
yeah. I mean, for me it goes. Drew Carey, Great Khali.
Is Great Khali in?
Yeah.
He's in already?
Great Khali is a WWE Hall of Famer, my friend.
How did he cut so far ahead in line? There are so many other people who could have been inducted prior to that.
Let me guess. Donald Trump.
And was he inducted before him? That's just injustice upon injustice. Wow, huge shoulder block taking
Miles Garrett.
Eli to the outside.
Wait,
Matt,
what?
huh?
Well, we weren't talking about anything else other than the WWE.
Wait, are you hearing Matt? I don't hear Matt.
What?
Do you hear me? Hello? Have you been overtaken by an entity?
Who?
Can you hear me?
I don't know.
What is happening? Is Nick been? Can people hear Nick on stream still? What is happening? I think he is speaking to an entity right now.
Who? Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, that's weird.
Can you hear me? What is happening?
Now I can. It said I couldn't connect with you due to a network error. So it's back now.
I saw that as well. Okay, everybody says they can hear Nick, and now they say they can hear Matt.
So anyways,
it sounded like Nick was talking to somebody that wasn't me. Were you talking to Matt?
Yeah.
That was insane. All right, I think we're all here together. Look, things are getting spooky in Bright Falls. It wouldn't be the first time. I also just noticed Mr. X has the wrong attire on, but it didn't stop him from slamming Mr. Eli Mac to the mat. I don't remember what I was talking to you guys about before things got weird there.
So we were talking about the WWE Hall of Fame, and then Matt didn't want to talk about the WWE Hall of Fame, so he switched the conversation to the Browns.
Oh, okay.
Gotta give them their flowers for that win today.
Yes,
Beat the best team in the NFL.
Is Drew Carey on the team?
He might well be.
But Myles Garrett is future Hall of Famer.
Yeah, well, he pales in comparison to the greatest Clevelander, Drew Carey.
He is not the greatest Clevelander.
I once went to Drew Carey's New Year's Eve party. It was fucking awesome.
Did you?
Yeah, to be clear, I made that sound way more exclusive than it was. It was public in the streets of Cleveland, and he was hosting it. I didn't go to his house. Yeah, man, we hung out all night. We played pool. It was sick.
Nothing like a Carey party, I'll tell you that.
Ain't that right?
Is there anything like a Diddy party? Because I hear that the Great Khali is being one of those.
Great Khali?
Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, good Lord.
Well, moving on, Mr. X has got the Iron Claw locked in. Mr. Eli Mac, I'm sorry we haven't called too much of the action here. It is a tag team match, so we have time to spare. Typically, we could be here tomorrow calling this match at this rate. Chris did identify these guys as the Mac World Order. He said that in his promo, and I had already set them up as the Heart World Order, so I apologize for failing you on that front. Maybe we could change that H to an M on the next show, where they may be coming out as champions, as John Cena looked to go for a pile driver on Mr. X, but that's a big, big tyrant to hold
Mr.
upside
X
down.
is a big dude.
Big guy, former WATCW men's world champion. I mean, I think people forget that, with him nestled in that tag team. They forget just how on his own, how deadly he is. But John Cena is going to do a little hip toss and keep him off his back.
Over there?
Great question.
I was just putting the ice cube tray in the freezer.
What are we drinking on ice tonight?
Nothing. It was empty. I forgot to refill it.
Oh, man. What a shame. You got to remember to put more water in the ice tray if you want a little cold drink later. Big drop kick from the Xenomorph.
I'm about to grab a fruit punch. Make fruit punch.
Oh, John Cena gets the hot tag, and the Xenomorph is looking to attack from above. Who's coming out with those World Tag Team titles? Nick, you know as well as anybody what it takes to hold Tag Team Gold in WATCW.
Absolutely.
Which of these teams, you don't have a horse in this race at the moment. Which of these two teams do you think is better suited to walk away champion here tonight.
Well,
wait, John Cena's going to get counted out, I think. Oh, my God.
I was in the faction.
John, get out. He's going to get disqualified. He's going to get disqualified.
Oh my God,
He's going to get disqualified. Oh, he got out with a goddamn hair by the chair of his chin. I don't think that was fair for her to count him out while he was stunned against the ropes. I don't think that was very fair. But we would have had to have honored. We would have had to have honored the ref decision. Nick, I'm so sorry. What were you saying? I got really scared there.
So,
no pun intended.
I have been partnered up with these two, both of them. But you know what? I love a good change in the tides, and I would love to see my good old friend Chris Anthony Lopez come out on top here.
That's a fantastic point. You have served alongside Chris and Connor in the long history of WATCW.
But you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I mean, Connor put together one hell of a tag team. Ice Cube Trey. How's it go?
Hey, Ice Cube, I loved you in War of the Worlds. Great film.
Dude, I watched that movie.
I'm not surprised. I did not actually watch it.
Listen, that could be my Gotti if you do that. Like, I watched War of the Worlds. You watch Gotti. Like,
my Gotti. I like the idea that everybody needs a Gotti. Big MrEliMac stunner to the Xenomorph. Cover him. New champs. Could it be? Or is Mr. X going to come in and break it up? Yes, he will. Yes, indeed.
We're in for that.
He will. And it is true, by the way, Chris, as we fill up the ice tray, we put it in the freezer. Chris also knows a hell of a lot about being the tag team champion. Connor, he was a... We're still working on that ice tray.
The ice tray's done. I said I'm going to make tikka marsala.
We got to make tikka marsala.
Mute.
Everybody wants to hear.
My phone.
Can you read off every ingredient of the tikka marsala one by one?
I can't because I threw up bucks.
You just got some. You're not making some.
For the content, man. Come on.
I thought we were like gonna get all the ingredients, a big bowl.
No. It is the tikka marsala that Costco sells on occasion. Suki's tikka marsala.
I got
told
it.
Nick to get it before. It is fucking delicious.
Oh, another huge slam from Mr. X to John. See, I'm sure it's great.
Good old John.
Here goes Cena. He's got X up. The Razor's Edge. And could that be enough to anoint new tag champs? Oh, I think he kicked out. The Xenomorph also was in there to make the save in case he didn't.
Well, I was going to say, the real question is, did the Xenomorph just waste his running?
Could be, yeah, if they get another big opportunity on Mr. X, but it's a hard opportunity to get when you're facing somebody that big, that dangerous.
Gosh, he just launched him all the way across the damn ring.
He is a hell of a tyrant. Hooks the leg. I don't know if Eli can break this one up. Doesn't look like he's going to try, but John Cena gets the shoulder up, and this match will continue.
Oh, that's Super Cena right there. I mean, what a tragic weekend for John Cena, I'll tell you that.
They do have matching t-shirts. You got to figure that counts for a lot.
You would think.
What's that?
Sure. Hello.
Welcome to WATCW. Your favorite, the Xenomorph. The real Xenomorph is wrestling right now.
The fake Xenomorph
A very real Xenomorph.
Hi.
that doesn't have Xenomorph feet.
No, he has cowboy boots on. Hold on, he might be the tag champion. He is the Xenomorph, and Mr. X successfully defend and retain the World Tag Team Championship for Connor and the Righteous Cowboys.
Well, of course, I picked Chris
Wrestling
to
is
win,
real.
so he
No,
lost.
the Xenomorph is not real.
Well, it seems to me that at the very least he's the very real tag team champion alongside Mr. X. A massive defense. Did I do a poll? I did.
You did. You did.
Looks
I
nothing
lost.
like it.
No, I know his feet are in the cowboy boots.
No, it doesn't. No, that's not what they're. No.
He's on the cowboy team.
Look how elevated their feet are.
Yeah, you don't think we could get custom fit cowboy boots? Chris, that's true. Poor Chris, who has not had a successful title match yet.
What? Who do I need to fight to make this happen?
Well, he has all the opportunities. He's got 5 title opportunities tonight, and he has not succeeded yet. He's 2 down. 2 down. Could he be at least the
Scooby-Doo.
3-time champion?
Every time I see Scooby-Doo, I think of Scooby-Doo's Doobies.
Scooby's
Doobies.
Scoobert's Dooberts.
Scooby's Doobies.
Scooby-Doober.
Let me see. Get this. Post up and still the champions. Incredible.
Well, Chris, I will fight anyone for you. So who do I need to fight?
Well, you may need to fight Roman Reigns. You may need to fight.
All right, let's bring Becky back. And
she'll
kick all their
Becky the Wreck Radis may be interested in returning to WATCW this season. You heard it here first.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of big returns, it was only a matter of time. We've got Rilloween Riot coming next month, and the king of Rilloween, rewarded last year at Rilloween Riot 2, Albert Wesker, has got a few thoughts to share.
Real quick, Becky the Wreck Radis would be a massive improvement for Chris's team over Sabrina Carter.
That is Albert Wesker, the current king of Rilloween.
No, what is that poster in his backdrop?
We're at Deerfest.
What?
That's the show we're at. It's the
What?
iconic Deerfest in Bright Falls, Washington.
What hillbilly shit?
No, we're in the Pacific Northwest, not the South. It's Deerfest.
Jess, I told him it should have been Forks. Vampire Fest.
Oh my goodness.
Matt says we should have gone to Forks. I agree, we might have to go there sometime, but tonight we're in Bright Falls for Deerfest.
Did you tell Matt about my promotion?
I would not hear just because I think
Oh.
I have personal details on the internet. Not always a great idea,
Sure, okay, never mind.
but we can talk about it privately.
Tell her,
Things are going great at
tell
my
her to
job,
DM me. My
Matt.
DMs are always open.
She got a promotion, and we're very happy and proud of her. She's doing a great job.
Congratulations.
Well deserved. I've heard great things about her over there, so good.
Oh, apparently he's heard great things about you over there.
What?
Wow.
People talking shit.
Famous, her legend carries on through the
No, I check up on
grapevine.
my friends with my friends from old stores.
Albert Wesker, I thought was coming out here to share his thoughts. I had it on good authority that he wanted to already start talking his shit. He will be defending that Rilloween title next month against who remains to be seen. But he wanted to come here and remind everybody. Oh, here he goes. He's picking up the microphone.
Does he have a holster?
Oh, yeah, he's a very bad man. He came here to tell everybody that he is the once and forever king of Rilloween. It'll be true next month when he defends that title. It doesn't matter against who. And he is the greatest survival horror icon with the initials A and W, unless anybody in Bright Falls wants to come out and prove him wrong right here, right now, as the lights dim in the Bright Falls High School gymnasium.
Oh my god.
And of course, you couldn't invoke it without meeting the local legend, the hometown hero, the iconic author, the man who brought us to Bright Falls in the first place. That's a great point. Ada Wong also has the initials A and W. It's apparently a very common combination in the world of survival horror. But I don't think that's who's coming through that door right now. So does DillyTodds, his civilian name. He is a survival horror character. Wow. Anybody could have come out to answer this challenge, but I think...
Is that the Bray Wyatt return stage right there?
That is... Yeah, I believe you might be right. What'd you say? What did you say? I don't need to see no more feet. He's wearing boots.
Look.
Ask
There's
Jess
no
if
way.
she's tried the Suki's Indian food when they have road shows there.
The Suki's Indian food?
When
Have
we
you
have
tried
road
the
shows.
Have you tried the Suki's Indian food during a road show? There?
I've
At
never-
work?
A
Do you know
road-
what these words mean?
What's a road show?
What's a road show?
Road shows are when the other companies are set up those tables for like the other companies set.
Okay.
Oh, when vendors come?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. All we've had is some like juice monkey gym
Oh, my.
guys come in with their energy drink, blasting like pop house music, trying to like pressure 60, 70-year-old people to buy their
There's Cody
I've
House
not
in the
had
chat
that.
backing you up. Cody House in the chat. He knows all about the frat bros. Cody House going to have a very interesting night tonight when he goes to take on the Muchacho Man, and will, of course, answer the incredible offer of whether he will become an official Taylor Clique guy. I can't wait to hear his answer, if he will be my champion tonight.
Hashtag Code Man.
We want Cody, but nobody wants him more than the boss right here. Join the winning team.
That's a lie.
Yeah.
Alan Wake has reemerged in Bright Falls. The legend who got us in this town in the first place. We haven't seen Alan Wake in WATCW since Halloween Riot last year when he competed in that very same tournament as Albert Wesker. He was unsuccessful then. But will he be successful tonight? And what I think is going to prove to be Matt, your tikka masala is ready. What I think is going to prove to be a one-on-one match here in Bright Falls. The hometown hero.
Where did I put my phone? What the fuck?
Isn't my voice coming out of your phone?
It's coming out of my earpiece that I have connected via Bluetooth.
Here we go. Sounds like somebody woke up upstairs. Going to get her song.
Well, there's only one other person.
Dang, that was quite the kick right there.
Alan Wake and Albert Wesker, who apparently are going to have a match here. What a springboard moonsault from Alan to Albert. Who's going to go for the early pin.
Just more unsanctioned matches over here from Taylor Clique.
Look, you can't get mad at me for an unsanctioned match, though I will allow this one. This one makes a lot of sense to me. I gave Wesker the time to come out here, speak his mind, talk his trash. You know, I think it's just as well time to hype up Halloween Riot.
Last unsanctioned match that we had on your show took way too long. You
that
had
is true.
Absolutely no control over your show.
Why am I getting shots from Nick again? Look, is it just, do I not have control over my show because I'm not putting more matches for you on it? Because so far, all the favors I've been throwing you are getting squandered. I booked a match for you as a favor.
I'm getting cooked. It's fine.
You got 0 points. Don't come for me. Everyone wants to come for me. Y'all have to come for each other. You come for me, you're going to lose, especially if I get my champion tonight.
We'll see about that.
I'm keeping my hands clean. I'm staying out of this ring. That's the old me. I'm trying not to be that guy anymore. Okay? Last time I got in this ring, I fucking killed somebody. And I can't do that again, okay? I won't do that again.
Sure.
That's not true. I did compete at Halloween Riot, too. I defeated the personification of Spectrum
Are
Wireless.
you sure you killed someone? Because I think they faked their own death, which would follow their whole history.
Tinfoil Thomas coming. The corkboard gets bigger and extends, and we've got to start putting more thumbtacks in it. Jesus. Look, I buried the body. Everybody saw it. It was on this same stream.
Old man yells at Cloud.
Who up squandered they favors?
It's not my fault somebody has very similar ring gear.
You can, look, all these guys shop at the same store. I don't know what you're talking about. Alan Wake goes up top. He's calling for Wesker to get to his feet. And I got to say, by the way, this would be a huge fumble for Wesker if he loses this match a month ahead of Halloween Riot. He came out here to talk his shit and win everybody over. He's going to do for the big punches in the chest.
Oh my gosh, that looks like it hurts.
It sure does, even through that tactical vest. Alan Wake, the fans are so hot for him here in Bright Falls. He's a legend here. And by the same token, I said it'd be a huge embarrassment for Wesker to lose here. I mean, the momentum. Wow! Whoa, that was a huge almost Superman punch. Wesker got out of the way. Pile driver on that damn floor on the outside. If Wake could get a match over the Halloween champion here tonight, I don't know what that would say for him in a month when that title might be up for grabs. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Wow, a huge running knee.
Right.
W trigger. I love it too. Welcome home.
Thanks, honey. Do you need anything?
No, I don't. Help yourself to the cookies if you want.
Okay.
Night, Josh. You're the best.
Bye, everyone. Have
Bye,
fun.
Josh.
I say you're the best.
Okay.
And we have a kick out.
Oh! Impaler DDT from Wesker to Wake. Is that the end? Is Wake going down in his hometown? No, he gets up at 2. What a close one. Wesker can't believe it.
We got some exciting stuff happening on these channels.
Is that on WrestleHub?
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, the Becky Lynch stuff we were talking about earlier is.
This one actually isn't sponsored by WrestleHub. They only have the Turmoil contract, not the pay-per-view contract yet. But go on.
Just all the exciting stuff we have going on the WAT Gaming channel and the main WAT YouTube channel.
Oh, spinning elbow.
Them out. We've had a series of top 5 movies, or top 5 most anticipated movies for the rest of the year come out, featuring Jeff and Nick. Both of those are out right now. Our reviews for him are out, as well as A Big Bold Beautiful Journey.
He is him. Oh my god.
And also the start of the Pottercast, or the Daily Prophet Cast, by myself and Honorary Moses. We're Harry Potter fans who hate J.K. Rowling for being a fucking monster. So
don't we all?
So every episode we do, we take donations for A4TE, Advocates for Trans Equality. So be sure to check those out if you're a Potter fan who hates her, but still has love for the franchise.
Understood and duly noted. Sorry, Alan Wake had a huge spear there, and I thought the match was over. I remember the channel, the prompt for the chat to get. Hold on, I think it is Watt. There it is, and that post. Ow! Top rope Superman punch! Oh my God, Alan Wake. Truly the champion of light. He's going up for another one. There's the link to the main channel at Watt Real Entertainment on YouTube for those short videos about anticipated movies of the year and the Daily Prophet Cast. Oh my God. This is, look, you might be right. The unsanctioned matches in this league could be gauntlets. They could be crucibles, as Alan Wake's been busted open. Here I thought Albert Wesker was just going to come out, say a couple words, and head to the back, but I should have known better. When you get somebody as villainous as this, somebody's going to take issue with it. And we couldn't go to Bright Falls without Alan Wake showing up somewhere at Deerfest. I had to cut Saga Anderson so the Sirens could get on the card. Sorry to Saga. Oh, springboard. He went for a big clothesline.
Well, yeah, it was apparently a complete waste of time anyway, so.
Oh, here we go. Big comeback from Wesker into a spine buster. Is he going to defeat the hometown hero right here, right now? No, Wake gets the shoulder up. What a fight this has been. And if
this episode is brought by Suki's Marcel.
In no way, shape, or form is it actually sponsored.
Or excuse me, Suki's Indian Cuisine.
I like that you started off with the tikka marsala was brought to you by something. Like this tikka marsala about to eat brought to you by Deerfest. Here we go. Oh, man, he was going for a big strike in the corner. Didn't get it. And these guys haven't shown up at Season 2 yet, so, I mean, a match like this, a win's actually going to mean a whole lot. Oh, man, after those huge elbows, wow, into that, I don't know what that is, like a reverse spinning GTS? That was crazy. 2, 3! What was it called?
Well, the torture rack would be holding him up and, like, actually using that as, like, a submission move. Holding him backwards like that up there. But I don't know what it means if you add the kick into it.
That was crazy. Alan Wake just gone through a war, bruised, bloodied, but victorious. And if I'm the king of Halloween, I'm going to build a moat around my castle and put a couple gators in it come October if I know Alan Wake might be coming for the belt. What a move and what a win for the hometown hero, the local legend. Alan Wake in Bright Falls. Beautiful. Welcome back, Alan.
Is he dead?
Is he dead? Not that I'm aware of. I didn't even know he was sick.
I thought the character died in the last game.
Nobody knows what happened in the last game. Foolish.
Spoilers.
No, no, that did not happen though. I'm pretty confident when I say that did not happen. But those games are very mysterious. Very good. Speaking of very good, I'm going to go and take a quick, brief Tika Marsala sponsored bathroom break, and I would love to hear from the captain of the Celestial Sirens about how he feels about this match. I'll be right back.
Go on, Shayla.
Well, here's the thing, is that Taylor thinks that he's helping us by booking us in these six-man tag matches, but what he doesn't know is what you all need to be warned about. We're coming after everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a fake world champion like Roman Reigns or a fake Twitch champion like Ada Wong.
I'm gonna let you know, watch what you say, because I was about to do you a fucking favor if you wouldn't.
Okay. It's a wrestling match. Hold on.
I'm going with it. I'm just saying, just be careful, because that favor may not happen.
We'll see. That is a very sassy strut down to the ring from Scott Steiner there. I'm going to have to very much question what he gave Scott Steiner to walk down to the ring with, because
You put a magic little butt plug up his ass.
I mean, maybe. I know exactly whose entrance this is, and if he does the splits, then it's just a continual, notion that Commissioner Cleek might have something out for this team. He didn't, but I'm still going to ask him when he comes back. Oh, well, Scott Steiner just walked through the rope. I mean, at the end of the day, it is just such an important thing for us to win this, and I'm just so grateful that Taylor Cleek gave us the opportunity to be a part of this. Taylor Cleek is the man. He gave us the opportunity to be a part of this. It's just going to be a fun night.
Hey, just coming back in. I hope everybody's having a good time.
Oh, that's great.
Having nice things to say.
On the other hand, I would like to just talk about my friend here, the Salty Cinnabite. It's disappointing to know that he didn't lose one of his titles today. But for the love of God, I honestly hope that Ada Wong keeps it, because when the Fiend just rips it right out of her hands and the blood is just spattered all over the ring, we're really going to know who deserves it.
Interesting. That's true. There are two more Cenobite opportunities tonight between the Twitch and People's Championships, both of those being defended in Fatal 4-Ways. This is a very also interesting entrance performance here that I didn't quite realize was going to happen.
You gave them... Okay, so you gave him Undisputed Era.
I didn't give anybody anything. This is the point I'm making.
Because Scott Steiner had a very sassy walk.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Man, it is
starting to look like he had a butt plug up his ass.
Well, they don't call him the Big Booty Daddy for nothing, baby.
Oh, boy.
That's so funny. It does do that. There's so many animations for the trios.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Adam Cole baby.
You think of so many things, so many little details when you set up these shows, and there's always one or two little things that you don't think of, like what animation is Scott Steiner going to have for the six-man?
Listen, when I was younger and I was on WWE, SmackDown versus Raw, like 2007, I would constantly redo people's entrances just to give them the most weird and bizarre thing in the entire world.
Yeah, you got to, of course.
Because Melina's entrance, where she does the splits as she gets into the ring, is in there. So it was always funny to see the Great Khali,
Do Little Brothers of Destruction with, like, the Bella Twins.
Exactly.
You got to try them all out.
That's a classic. Everything okay back there?
Yes, that's where I was headed to. What is going on over there on the Thomas end of the broadcast?
Nothing. I just finished my tikka marsala.
How was the tikka marsala?
Delicious, as always. It only takes about 10 minutes to prepare.
Incredible. I would love to get the tikka marsala logo like on a ring mat or on the tables maybe for.
It's gonna be on all of the merch that he's going to be wearing. Big tikka marsala. Roman Reigns' glove will have tikka marsala logo on.
I do feel strongly that's where things are headed over in the Fed, the direction they're going. I didn't watch WrestlePalooza, but I just saw like a picture of how egregious the sponsors were on the ring mat, and that like there were ad breaks on a damn
show, so.
Yeah, there were ad breaks all over it, and just good lord, man.
Oh, $7,000 a month, when you can really just pay for the quality of WrestleHub.
Yes, sir. You can get it all. You can see it all on WrestleHub. I also watched. Did you watch? I don't even know how much you keep up with AEW, Nick. Did you watch All Out by chance?
I did not watch All Out, but I'm incredibly familiar with what's going on. Happy to see that Jungle Boy isn't a heel anymore for some reason, and that the Jurassic Express is back together. That was really random.
It was a big pop. Everybody was happy about it.
I was very excited about that. I do like a face Jack Perry. I was interested in the scapegoat character, but then he got hurt. On the other hand, we got Pac looking unrecognizable when he came back today. That was weird.
Whoa! Big stunner on Steiner. And Austin not even going to go for the pin. He tags in Mankind. He's like, I've seen enough of these tag matches. I know it's not going to be that easy. Let's keep. And actually, that's really smart strategy, really. Mankind not in line with the strategy. He's going to go for a pin. I don't think it's going to be enough unless... Oh, my God. I didn't see Abyss or Balor coming in to break that up. And this is the first sixer we've seen of the season. Matt and I were talking about how this could be a long one, but also at the same time, I could see things just getting really messy and confusing and perhaps not being all that long.
Probably will screw up somehow.
This is definitely an experiment here, and if it doesn't go well, I might never book one of these again. We were talking about AEW. I was channeling Tony Khan when I said, what do I do to get all these people on the show? I'll make a big six-man tag.
He loves six-man tag matches. It's kind of just his thing.
I have learned that the hard way. Oh, Frankensteiner! I've learned that the hard way.
0 Hour has like so many freaking six-man tag matches or six-women tag matches.
Even just Dynamite and Collision, it's like you can go long stretches without a singles match. You could be 3-ways, 4-ways, sixers, 8 persons. Like it just I guess the benefit is everybody gets on the card, and they've got a hell of a roster. So.
Which I could definitely tell that you have taken to that strategy of booking some of these matches to have a lot of people in it.
Well, it's also I got to consider, we've got these 6 factions going here, and we want to try to get everybody on here as best we can so that there are sufficient opportunities to get points and keep the game fair and balanced, and it certainly could be challenging. And I thought actually this was pretty appropriate for the situation, though, because the Sirens and the Cenobites, oh my God, just double punches on Mankind over there in the corner.
Oh no, listen, here's the thing. If there's anybody that entity is going to be going after all season long, it's going to be FeaturedFilms. Like, he has been a thorn in my side, and he has definitely been a thorn in the Fiend's side this entire time. And I'll tell you, the Fiend doesn't like that.
You speak on behalf of an entirely separate entity. Once again, and
I like to think it's a higher power, actually.
A higher power?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh my God, I can't. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, dynamic camera angle. Finn throws Austin to the outside, off the ropes, over. Wow, what a dive! Perhaps on Twitch we'll call that the unalive dive here in WATCW.
Yeah, that would probably be for the best. You mean to tell me I can't say... No,
Nick doesn't normally like 2K's dynamic camera angles because it normally means you get a 3 hit on him.
Yeah.
Oh man, 2K not kind to you in any athletic, is it?
Not particularly that great at the basketball games, I'm not gonna lie.
2K, our
I'm
favorite.
good at putting together a pretty good team, but which is usually why I wouldn't expect this problem to be had over here, as we're about to lose via count out to, or who's the legal man right now?
I think it's Finn and Austin.
Yeah, Finn's the legal man.
I for some reason thought that Steiner was in. I don't know why. It's because they were doing like weird counts and stuff.
It is going to be complicated and messy. It's going to be hard to follow. Austin goes for a pin on the Demon. Abyss comes in to break that up. And I definitely won't be tracking who is able to come in and break shit up because it's going to be so chaotic and confusing. We almost need 2 referees to pull it off. I saw Austin was going to go for a tag. Demon wisely cut him off, and he's going back out to the ropes. What's he calling for? What's he going to hit off those ropes? Oh, big drop kick middle of the ring to Austin. And of course, this is cross-divisional here, right? We have our World Division competitors on both teams flanked by our Tag Division competitors. And, I mean, not only is there a lot of... Oh, my God, dropped him on his head. Abyss off the top with the frog splash to Austin. That's a big man coming down. He goes for the pin, middle of the ring. Is that enough? Austin kicks out. And Austin can't be underestimated. Austin can't be underestimated. Wait a minute, Abyss going back up. Is he going to try for another one? Oh, he went for the flying knee. Austin scouted that one and got out.
Abyss tried to get involved too.
Stunner to Abyss! Stunner to Abyss, but wait, Steiner cut off Austin! He messed up his pin opportunity. That was some great teamwork for Montzilla. But wait a minute, the Lucha legend Stone Cold hitting the ropes. 316. He learned that down in Mexico. And now it's Abyss.
That's incredible.
And you know what? That is significant, by the way, because he used that move off on Steiner. Abyss is the legal man. So actually, though the Sirens were on the receiving end of a lot of Texas punishment there, it actually was kind of strategically sound. Austin's going to tag out because he's going to need to recover from all that. And here we go. I mean, this is kind of dream match territory here. We got Mankind and Abyss.
Yeah, how that didn't happen in TNA past Mick Foley's prime is just beyond me.
Could they have done that, or would he had to have come up with a different name? Oh, chokeslam on the apron!
Yeah, I don't think he would have been able to be called Mankind. But I wonder if he's ever wrestled as Mankind outside of WWE.
He could have been like... He could have put a mask on and been like, my name is Human Nature or something, you know what I mean? Wow, what's Human Nature doing in the Impact Zone? Asuka go for some pin on Abyss, and it's not. We're not there. Not yet.
Unalived eventually became Manic.
Oh, what if they brought him back, what if they called him Unalive?
Unalive.
That'd be good. The Masked Vigilante, Unalive. Big boot!
Man smile instead of Mankind. Oh.
This is crazy. Nick's not even looking at the match anymore on the outside. He's doing that Blair Witch thing again. Choke slam to Asuka. I saw him do that last time. He kind of spaced out at Turmoil. I called it the Blair Witch move on the outside. Nick's doing it again. I don't know if you're like, what's going on?
I'm being visited by the good stuff.
Oh, and the visit must be over. Well, he turned around. He kind of, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Nick out there. He is not
He
focused.
turns away because you can't watch a loss.
I thought that was the truth last time, but there's something sort of peculiar about it.
Big hit.
Incredible demon drop kick there. Austin breaks it up, and that was a close one. That might have been it for Asuka, the Empress of Tomorrow.
What?
This is a hell of a... I mean, I called it all-star tag, and I think it really... I mean, that's just stars all around. These are not 6 people you thought you'd ever see in the same ring. I mean, this is nuts. Abyss breaks it up. Asuka's pin on the Demon Finn Balor. Now she's going up. Oh, I think she was going to target Abyss with that drop kick, but he was out of there. Oh, look at that. Austin punches Demon. He stumbles into the Asuka lock. She's got it locked in. Is Finn Balor going to tap out here to Asuka? Nobody's coming in to break it up, but Asuka lets him out of it. I don't know if Scott wants the hot tag. Asuka's mocking Steiner's big booty moves, and she might pay for it. She might pay for it. Oh, dropped on her head.
Ooh.
Drilled down onto her head, and it's Mankind's turn to break it up. Very hard.
Booty daddy.
Very hard to find an opportunity to win here. You just got to be so clever and so attentive. Another big drop kick out of the corner, this time to Steiner. And the Cenobites do seem to have control of this. Asuka off the top. Huge diving elbow to the small of Steiner's back. Nick's still kind of lost on the outside. And now Asuka's taking the padding off the turnbuckle as if they needed to do that.
Those the heelish Cenobites over here.
No kidding.
The salty Cenobite.
Steiner's right back up, by the way. But now Mankind's in, hits him with a clothesline.
I mean, it's like he could have made a tag there.
He could have done a lot of things differently. Out it, too. Mankind surprised. Wow. I mean, this really... I don't mean to put this kind of pressure on him, but I don't think it's out of the question for me to say, oh, wait a minute! Mankind hits the DDT! But the ref is too busy putting the pad back on. Goes for the count, and now it's the Demon's turn to break it up. As I was saying, I mean, in my perspective, this really is a must-win for the Sirens. I mean, too many points on the board. Oh, Steiner's not going to take that one. Little shoulder block, and I would tag out if I was Freakzilla, but I'm not. I never will be, and this match continues.
I mean, you could be.
It would take a lot of big, drastic changes in my life.
You don't got any Steiner math for us right now?
I think we'd be all doing some very long division before I could become anything resembling Freakzilla. I mean, truly, I would just have to give up, like, everything. You know? That could be if you wanted to be Scott Steiner, right? Like, that could be the only thing you focus on. You could have nothing else in your life, I believe.
Did you happen to see the video I sent you earlier?
I saw that you sent me something. I was too busy trying to put this card together for the third time after the game deleted it twice.
Sorry.
So I didn't watch it yet. What did you send me?
Oh, great. Well, hey, guys, just an FYI, I got an ad break, so I'm going to lose now.
Oh, no.
Anyways, so, no, apparently, like, some form of WrestlePalooza presser. I don't know if it was the after show or what. But Tron Breaker went after a bunch of people from the audience, and he was talking about some fat dude in the audience. And then Scott Steiner, and then
Black Hole Slam to Asuka! I'm sorry to cut you off, but you might win on this ad break, too! Oh, she kicked out.
Paul Heyman was like, Ron, don't get canceled. That's a woman. And as a big woman myself, I'm like, Jesus. So I had to send you back. She's fat.
She's fat
because it's Scott Steiner's nephew who looks like he could be his son.
He really is hitting the like fat Steiner. Oh, wait a minute, Finn's pinning Asuka, and they win.
Taylor,
the Sirens win.
Taylor,
Matt.
I would like to play my card number. We gotta get back to scroll up to this shit.
Okay, I'm gonna potentially stop you right there. There are not many cards that can be played during a stream.
No, this can. Card number 6. Pick one match and make it so that the loser loses points equivalent to the amount that the winner will gain.
Oh.
To be played during the stream, in chat, or on commentary.
My man.
Beautiful. So wait, that means in addition to gaining 6 points for the Celestial Sirens, the Cenobites have just lost 6 points from their ballots.
I hate to see it.
Incredible, and that does reveal, yes, it's true, Matt had not played a card yet. That one is valid during the stream. That is so exciting. Featured backstage or potentially busy at a K-pop concert, totally ignorant to what has just happened, but he has been sabotaged, and they've lost 6 points, and I don't mean to talk over this. Nick, the Celestial Sirens have just won. The Demon, Abyss, and Scott Steiner have just earned 6 points with the Sirens. How do you fucking feel right now?
Oh, you know what? It's all coming together. It's all coming together as he had planned. And the entire league better just watch out because they don't know what's coming.
Maybe so. I mean, I said this was a must-win for the Celestial Sirens. And when they have done, and even took points away from the Cenobites. Maybe inadvertently so, but they've done it. And that
Nothing is more sweeter.
That is huge. That is very strategic. Well played on the behalf of the real wrestlers. I certainly have not memorized what cards everybody has, so I was like, oh no, what's he going to try to pull off? We're going to have a big dispute here.
You gave me a few cards that can be played during stream, so...
Okay, I don't have those memorized. I was like, we're going to have a big dispute here when he tries to play something, but no, he played it correctly, he played it smartly, and that's 6 points taken away from the team in the top spot right now. Fantastic. Well done. Moving on.
You know what, Matthew? Then I am putting all of my money on Cody Rhodes to win this match. You know what? Never mind. I probably should put on Ada Wong because that was the last. That match was the first match that I actually won a bet on. Was, betting on my guys because I knew eventually it would work out. The only issue is that I bet 260 points, and guess how many points I got back? Well, 260 points.
Nobody else was feeling bold on that one.
Right. So this is just a subtle reminder to everybody in the chat to use those points.
I did just run the poll for this one, and I'll remind everybody the value of those points is the ability to challenge for the People's Championship. Not tonight, that match is set in stone, but next time, it could be you to challenge the People's Champ, whoever they might be walking out of Bright Falls tonight. I'm not saying you got to spend those points now, just reminding you.
100 points on Cody Rhodes to take the title off. Though, and selfishly, I would love for Ada Wong to continue to be the champion so I could rip it from her cold, dead hands. Sorry, the Fiend. The Fiend could rip it from her cold, dead hands.
Sounds like the Muhlbach Revenge Tour is getting started, brother.
That's the wall, brother.
Is it?
I don't know.
Is the wall out there? I can't see. It's not an open ceiling stadium tonight.
The wall could be in the audience for all we know.
He's all the way in Seattle yelling at us. Well, KaylaMarieTea has just entered Bright Falls as well. I believe it's not her first trip here. Also, an Alan Wake fan, or at least has played Alan Wake. I don't know if she's a fan. I want to subscribe her to that if it's not true. Former WATCW World Women's Champion, trying to get a shot at the Twitch title tonight. She competed valiantly in the tournament for that belt. Didn't make it to the finals. But tonight might be her night. Here comes DillyTodds, who suspiciously doesn't seem to have Suge with him, even though Suge had committed to being a cooperative captain going forward. And I will tell you, that's not part of the show. He really is supposed to be out here with DillyTodds right now.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
That's weird.
This is no...
It's weird to think.
Suge ghosting?
This is no hijinks here. This is actually an error.
Dilly, he doesn't want you. He's a dick.
Well, we shall see. Dilly's in the black and red, so still not feeling pressured to put on the team colors, and perhaps doesn't need to. That was the point Suge had made at Turmoil earlier this week, that he was no longer going to be preoccupied with petty grievances. He just wanted to make DillyTodds the greatest he could be and be the one to lead him to championship. He has 2 shots at that tonight. I don't know if Suge will walk him down to the ring for the People's title match. He's supposed to. I'll just tell you how he's supposed to. I don't know if he will. I don't know where he is. But we'll see if he can make it happen here. Chris, meanwhile, proudly at ringside for Kayla. This is the 3rd opportunity for the Heritage Heartbreakers to get a title tonight. 3 of 5 total. Right? This is number 3. We had the women's, we had the tag, and now we have this, People's and World. Jesus, man. Poor Chris. But the night's not over yet. We
believe.
Here comes Cody Rhodes. Let's see if Matt's with it, because Matt's supposed to be with him too. Let's see if Matt's with him. Nope.
Oh my god.
Stupid game,
abandoning your guy. Unbelievable. I would never.
Might want to resend some of those comments.
Give it all away.
No, this is indeed very... I mentioned earlier, it was true. I kept starting the card, and I was programming it in, and then I'd realize one little thing I needed to change before the show started. I'd save it, back out, come in, card was all gone. Which was
Oh,
something that they were allegedly made a point to fix about this game. It was a problem in prior games. And they were like, we fixed it in this one. I have never once seen it work correctly. I did just the worst.
It never does. Listen, 2K is never gonna. They need to go back to SmackDown versus Raw being a thing.
They need to go just anywhere else at this point. I don't care. Cody Rhodes in the Twitch division. There was also luckily I didn't have to worry about this one, but the most recent update where they added for the DLC, which by the way, a bunch of new wrestlers added to the roster. It'll be interesting to see if any of their cards get pulled at draft night later this month. But they put a new patch out for that DLC, and it just in waves deleted a bunch of Xbox people's all their save data. Like if that happened, I mean, I back my shit up to an external hard drive pretty frequently, only because of this game. Because if that happened, this WATCW would be over. It would be done. There's no reality at which I'm just redoing this.
Chat with Chris right now.
There's just no reality at which I'd be redoing all that. I'm taking a look. Chris may be a little on edge at home here watching this unfold so far. Here comes, for the first title defense since winning this at WatCon, Ada Wong.
The loser.
The loser?
She's gonna lose.
Last match.
Well, mathematically speaking, it certainly isn't in her favor, right? It's a fatal 4-way. She has a 1 in 4 shot of retaining and a 3 in 4 shot of losing. So it's certainly not to her benefit to be in a fatal 4-way tonight. I will say, by the way, FeaturedFilms gave me no guff for booking her in a fatal 4-way. No complaints, no petty grievances. He is just happy to go, and that's how it should be. Didn't have to pay anybody a dime. Here we go, 4-way. Ada Wong.
What I find to be bizarre is I thought that picture of The Rock was a representation of Suge Knight, The Rock at WrestleMania. If he sends a picture of The Rock, it means he's not coming.
Oh, but I'll tell you, you will be coming if you watch us on Wrestle Hub. Terrific. The bell rings. And here we go for
I
our...
didn't hear no bell.
Oh, was the audio for the stream on for you? Probably not, because I'd be hearing it.
It was a joke, Tim.
The bell rang, and we have our first Fatal 4-Way of the night. We'll be seeing another before long for the People's Championship, because we had 3 people redeem their challenges for that at Turmoil.
Jesus, Kayla's fucking massacring Cody.
She is a deadly competitor, the former women's world champion. Ada Wong, also a former women's world champion.
Dilly!
And of course, the current Twitch champion. This is her first defense since winning that title at WatCon. Ada Wong, I believe, defeated DillyTodds in the Twitch title tournament, and has a lot of history with Kayla from the first season as well. So there's a lot going on here. I think so. I said I was going to, did I? Yes, I did. And Cody Rhodes, 100% of the vote thus far.
You're welcome.
Kayla got a kendo stick! Oh, she almost smacked Cody in the head with a stick.
I thought she was going to hit Matt.
Matt's not even out there.
Oh, no, wait. That was...
She had to go backstage. Again, Matt also supposed to be out here tonight. You just never know. This whole game's a box of chocolates. You know what I mean?
Only allowed 2 managers out at the same time.
No, you can definitely. I mean, I programmed in those managers. You can have 8 people out here all at once. And yes, I did. When I tested it out, it worked as well. Just it loves to try me when we're live, and it's like to go back. What you singing over there? We like to hear that.
This one is September.
We love to hear that while we try to talk about this match here tonight.
Sorry, it's the 21st night of September.
Well, that's good. I mean,
It's also Batman Day, I think.
Batman Day was yesterday. You fake fan.
I am a fake fan. Big kick to the head of Cody Rhodes. Who is going to take the Twitch title home tonight? DillyTodds could potentially come out 2 belts Dilly if he gets this and the People's Championship. Meanwhile, Chris has to want to see something's got to give here tonight with Kayla. a huge pickup in the draft early in the season for the Heritage Heartbreakers.
Dilly just punched. Ooh.
Yeah, better look out over there. FeaturedFilms almost caught a right hook from Dilly. This is a fatal four-way.
Ooh.
This is a fatal four-way, so to clarify, the first person to get a pin or submission in the ring will be the winner. There are no eliminations, no disqualifications. The first one to make it happen in the ring without having that interrupted is the champion. You do not have to pin or submit Ada Wong. You just have to win the match to leave the champion. And Chris just threw a sledgehammer in the ring.
What?
Chris made... Oh, Kayla punched Dilly off the apron. That was crazy. And yeah, Featured, you better get out or you'll be next. Ada Wong coming to his rescue there. Oh, and now she's... Wow, what a move with the knees there. Ada's cleaning house on the outside, and here comes Cody with the hammer that Chris introduced to the match and wails on Kayla there. Oh, he just tried to throw it at Ada. She got out of there. She said, no way. She's doing a lap around the ring. Thankfully so. We're throwing sledgehammers.
This game is broken right now.
Kayla just kicked Cody in the jaw. I'm surprised nobody else got some of that too. It's messy in the corner there. And they can fight on the outside all they want, but they got to get in the ring for an official decision to leave as the Twitch champion. FeaturedFilms himself, a former Twitch champion. And Matt, even if you're not actually out there, you yourself, a former Twitch champion.
What's Kayla doing? Kayla's getting a chair!
She does have a chair. Who's she's going to... Oh, she got Cody and Dilly with it. Went to go get Cody again.
Ooh.
He stopped it. This is getting pretty brutal on the outside.
Pretty messy.
Shades of our People's Championship match at Turmoil. That was a 5-way dance. This is a fatal 4-way, and the first of 2 that we'll see tonight. And, you know, you just can't get too preoccupied. I mean, when I look at a match like this, I always say the best thing you can really do is just try to stay out of it for a bit. Watch them beat each other up and just be selective. Be, pick your moment and capitalize.
Strategic.
Don't be out here getting in fights, getting hit with hammers and chairs. You're going to get all beat up. You're going to lose all your energy. And then you're going to be the one. Big leg drop to Ada from Dilly while Kayla's going for the submission hold. Dilly's going to break that up so Cody can't tap and end the match. Can you imagine if after everything Dilly and Suge have been through that by finally making amends, Suge does get Dilly his first singles championship in this league. And his first title win in Season 2.
What you calling for? What you calling for?
Gotta be Crossroads, and he hits it! Crossroads on DillyTodds, hooks the leg. Kayla's gonna try to break that up, and she does. I don't know if that would have been enough.
Kayla.
I don't know if that would have been enough to end the match on its own anyway.
I think that would have.
I don't know, Dilly. I think he might have been able to take another, but I will tell you, he did feel that, and it's going to make a big difference the next time someone tries to pin him. I'm sure of it. Caleb with a power bomb to the American Nightmare off the ropes, and now a springboard. Springboard across body. Ada hits him with the kendo stick. Ada's going to try to capitalize. Is she going to retain the title? Kayla out at 1.
Good job, Kayla.
No-sold those shots.
These are 4 world-class main event competitors, all competing for the Twitch title, which I've always kind of thought of.
What the fuck is Cody doing?
He's Aura farming out there. He's hitting the emote wheel, and he's going to get a pile driver on the outside for his trouble. Dilly. Oh, and Kayla's rolling up Ada. Dilly's distracted with Cody on the outside. Oh, she kicked out. Whew. Now it's the 3 of them. See, like, this is a great opportunity to find that opening while Cody's stunned. He's getting back up now. But that's really what it is. You got to find a moment with one person in that ring, keep everybody on the outside. I think I know what Kayla's going to go for. She's calling Ada to her feet. Wait, Dilly's going to try to hit the pile driver first. Or maybe a power bomb. Oh, and Kayla with the code breaker off the top. That's not what I thought it was going to be. That got broken up real quick. And the WATCW faithful in Bright Falls are loving this. Cody hangs up Dilly on the outside. Wait, Kayla's going to hit it. Kayla's got it in. She's got the Maylock in. Is Cody going to tap out? Nobody's there to break it up. Is Kayla going to be the champion? Cody fights out of it. He fights out of it.
And then Ada came in and broke it up right as he was fighting out.
Everybody's got to be hurting. They've got to be suffering here right now tonight.
Also, what a beautiful shot of
Wait a
Chris
minute.
Anthony Lopez's back right there.
What happened to Chris? Somebody hurt him?
I just saw his back. That was all.
Nick said back shot. He saw what a beautiful back shot by Chris Anthony Lopez.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
No argument here. Last ride to Cody! Dilly, it's Cody with the last ride! One! Oh, I don't know what happened there. Did he get broken up? Did he let him out?
Yeah, I think Kayla, because it seems like whenever there's any contact, so when Kayla was spinning out, that caused it and hit him, and that caused him to break
Oh,
up.
I see. Dilly, he's got a shot. He's going to go for a pin on Ada. I don't know if she's endured enough. Let's see. Oh, that was the time to try it. It wasn't enough yet, but that was a time to try. Those are the moments you have to find in a match like this, especially with competition like this. Kayla's got a baseball bat. She just beams fucking Cody. She's beating him like he owes her money. It's DillyTodds. Goes for the cover on Ada. Doesn't get it. And Cody's going to come in for a little elbow of his own. Ada's the punching bag there in the middle. I mean, you definitely want to get Ada out of the equation. You just think about how, your chances are concerned. If the champion's in the match, you don't want the champion ever getting a moment where she can retain. Wait till he's got Kayla! Pile driver! Hooks the leg! Dilly can be a new champ! Here comes Cody to break it. Kip up! Kayla, kip up! Oh, wow, what a springboard elbow from Kayla. I do think that would have been it. That was the match-winning move had Cody not come in and salvaged it. It's one thing to hit that move. It's another entirely. Oh, kendo stick from Ada. And now Cody's going for a big pedigree to Ada Wong. He hooks the leg. Dilly breaks it up. Good grief. What a war.
Dilly.
What a war being fought today. And I wonder if maybe Dilly's also fighting a little harder than he has in the past. I mean, look, in spite of... Wait a minute. Scratch that thought. DillyTodds now. Last ride to the champ. Ada Wong, he hits it. He goes for the pin. I don't know where anybody else is. New champ. Cody breaks it up. Cody breaks it up. From out of nowhere. No, Cody hits Crossroads on Dilly. Crossroads. I don't know where anybody is. The ref getting into place. Ada's coming to her feet too. Dilly kicked out. Dilly kicked out.
That was right there. That was right there.
I thought that was it. The opportunity was there to be certain. Cody's got to be so frustrated, especially now that he's taken the last ride. Oh, Kayla's got the kendo stick. She's not going to let him go. Oh, she threw it at him. She threw it at Dilly, and she's going to try to steal his pin. She's going to try to steal his pin. Where is everybody? Oh, he breaks it up. That was an amazing strategy. She threw a kendo stick at his face and then went for the pin. Well played. Kayla, I will say, again, a well-established competitor in this league. Definitely, since she's come back as the May Queen, I do think she's been fighting a lot harder and a lot scrappier and a lot deadlier. I mean, I would not want to mix it up in there with her. Wow, what a kick to Cody from Kayla. Who's it going to... Everybody's so exhausted and hurt. But who's going to find that smart moment? Cody with the classic signature bionic elbow. But Ada's covering Dilly. Is Cody distracted? He got it. It's all right. I see a "We Want Cody House" sign on the outside. You got Cody House. Stop bothering me. He's going to be here tonight. And if I have it my way, you might want him. I'm going to get him.
He's going to be a Taylor Cleek guy.
I think that's the golden ticket offer right there. I don't know how you say no to that. I don't know how you turn it down. I see him in the chat. Hit me with the eyeball emotes. To me, that says he's thinking about it. Wait, Ada Wong! She's got the head scissors in on Cody! Is Cody going to tap? No, because Kayla's going to break it up. Good grief.
I think we're learning 4 and 5-way matches are just fucking ridiculous.
They are, and I knew that, and this is one of two. Not something we're going to see every week on WATCW, but in Bright Falls, oh! Went for a crossbody over the ropes. Ada dodged it. Ada's been going for these submission finishes. She's going to do a little inside. Wait, Cody Rhodes was fucking moonwalking. Did you see that? That was crazy. He was gliding across the mat.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, he just bust. I literally thought the game was going to break at that moment.
I thought he was going to get stuck and not break up the pin.
This game getting broken? Like, I'd never heard of that before.
Look, if you want to talk entities, there's none more dangerous than the one that's housed inside 2K25. This game truly has a mind of its own. It's truly what? It truly has a mind of its own.
Oh, sorry.
Cody Rhodes. Nice little spinning maneuver there. Bulldog to Kayla. Dilly's coming in. Ada's out stunned on the outside. Wait a minute! Crossroads to Dilly from Cody! Oh, Kayla gets right to her feet. Kayla, is she going to bring it up? She is.
God damn it!
Yeah, imagine playing one of these fucking matches. Oh, wait, Kayla now! Over the ropes! Just cover him! No, she doesn't. She's not going to. So many times we've seen a winning move in this match, but it just wasn't the time to try for it. Ada and Cody. Oh my god, she is wailing on Cody with that hammer. Now Dilly's going to go for the sharpshooter. We've seen a couple of these tonight, but is Kayla going to tap out to DillyTodds? Is she going to tap out? No one's breaking it up. She does. Kayla taps out. DillyTodds is the Twitch champion. New champ.
Unbelievable.
I can take it. It's not a featured belt. Congratulations, Dilly. Dilly.
Suge succeeds and leads DillyTodds to his first singles championship. Chris text, I'm so angry.
Oh, poor guy.
Understood. Dilly's in the chat, though, and he's got a lot to celebrate tonight as he is the new Twitch champion. That is now the third title opportunity for the Heritage Heartbreakers. 0 for 3 thus far. That's all right. 2 more to go.
It ain't that easy, I'll tell you that.
You got to figure when you have 5, at least one wasn't going to go your way, and maybe even 3. But I'll tell you, somebody who's got a lot to celebrate tonight, that is DillyTodds, the new Twitch champion. I believe the first ever to hold both in his career, the Twitch championship and the tag championship, making history. Here tonight, we got to close out that poll. Nobody voted for him, and nobody's going to get points for it. DillyTodds, the new Twitch champion.
I'm shocked Dilly didn't vote on himself.
Unreal, man. What a match. And that was one half of the Toddler act. But there's another who we need to hear from tonight. Because it's time, I believe. Okay, make sure this loading screen finishes in case I'm wrong. It is time for the Bright Falls Street Fight. This one's going to get ugly. But thankfully it's a one-on-one contest. There's a lot at stake here, folks. There's a long legacy that led us here. Of course, DillyTodds and Metarract, once a tag team. The Todds Direct, arguably the greatest tag team in our league's history, separated at the draft when Suge drafted Dilly, and maybe rightfully so, because he just got him to a Twitch championship. Leaving Metarract in the wind, lost, drifting, looking for a place to call home and a team that he could maybe join. It seemed that he did do that with the Promise Mascot Agency, but not before a short stint with the Hag. He summoned the Hag to help him out. He was unsuccessful, and in spite of that, it seems she's come to collect. And Meta, looking differently than we've ever seen him, moving differently than we've ever seen him, with a new energy, seemed to have attacked Pinky earlier this week on Turmoil, turning on his partner. Pinky fought valiantly, defended herself backstage, but now I've had enough, as Nick said, I've had enough of these unsanctioned throwdowns. If we want to play it like that, we'll do it in the ring after the bell has chimed. And tonight in Bright Falls, it's a street fight. Oh, and there she is, that dastardly Hag. flanked by Metarract. Again, a great man. I don't hardly recognize the one standing before me here in Bright Falls tonight. What kind of spell has she cast? What kind of hold does she have over him?
The hag is nothing.
She's certainly something here on this channel, man. One of the most consistent and deadliest threats we ever experience. We have an entire division of What Real Entertainment, Hag Watch, devoted to hunting down and exterminating these threats, but one has infiltrated WATCW and has seemingly taken one of our greatest heroes. He seems to be under her spell, doing her bidding perhaps. And there he is. Of course, Pinky flanked by Michizani, the janitor, tonight. And if Meta better hope Michi stays at ringside, because if he has to start getting involved, it could get really nasty. This is a Bright Falls street fight, and in Bright Falls, we are always pursuing the light in spite of the darkness, which means there are a lot of light tubes under this ring. Yes, there are light tubes in this game.
Wait, really? Oh my god.
Yep.
You've never seen one in the
way.
company this game's based on, but they're under that ring, yeah.
God damn.
Those fuckers break.
They even have like the dust particles come out when you break them. You'll see, I'm sure.
Oh my gosh, I love it. That's some AEW stuff right there.
It's for the sickos. Now, if only they put forks in this game. Oh, once again, Pinky with the swinging net breaker. You know, oh, what a moonsault. Didn't get it. Pinky, you know, really stood her ground despite being on the receiving end of a sabotage last time. By all accounts, she was the victor in that backstage brawl. And
There's no by all accounts. She beat ass.
And she came out like a goddamn cannonball there. But Meta is taking over with these quick kicks. Again, I don't remember. Meta's never moved like this. I've called a lot of Metarract matches, and I'm seeing him do stuff that just is not typically in his repertoire. And I noticed, by the way, I see that necklace around his neck. The one we've seen the hag hold before. Oh, and Pinky is raking his forehead against the ropes. This is a street fight, so you can get away with a lot here that you couldn't in a regular singles match. And oh shit, look at this. It's personal. We're slugging. We're going to fight for it. We just got started, but we might fight forever at this rate. Oh, Pinky's delivering kicks to the chest. Oh,
Speaking of mascots,
Fight forever.
Taylor, did you see that Knott's Berry Farm hung a Labubu? And after
What?
it did the DX chop?
What?
Yep!
Want to rewind to that one again, my friend?
So
That
Knott's
was a new
Berry Farm,
sentence.
they do like how Disney does or Oogie Boogie's Bash and everything. Knott's Berry Farm does Knott's Scary Farm.
Okay, sure,
And
sure.
they had someone dressed in like a Labubu mascot costume. They did the DX chop and then they hung him.
Like, killed him?
No, not just like killed the character for the show. It's a part of their show.
Okay, well, yes, I did need it clarified that nobody actually died, but like, he was like, they executed a Labubu by hanging?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna send both of you the video.
Salem Labubu trials.
Holy shit, that's... I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know what kind of evil that might bring into this world if we start publicly executing Labubus.
It hit the DX chop though, and I was just like,
Oh.
Labubu did the DX crotch chop and then was executed at Knott's Berry Farm.
That is what I'm watching right now. Yeah.
To quote the great Metarract, that sentence would kill an Amish child. And there's a big moonsault off the ropes from Pinky. You see that light tube in the ring? It's not been used. Meta did get one out from under the ring here tonight. And Pinky's talking shit. Pinky is ferocious.
Chris, I'm gonna send it to you also.
Chris, I'm glad you're still with us tonight. I'm glad you haven't lost all resolve. Oh my god, drop kick. He face planted on that light tube, but it
Oh my
stayed.
god!
Pinky's got the tube. Oh, Meta. Oh, Whoa, Meta with the mist! Meta sprayed some sort of arcane mist into Pinky's face, or at least an approximation of where Pinky's face could have been, and just narrowly avoided getting that light tube to the head. Nobody wants to take that. They are avoiding that. It still sits there ominously on the mat, just like a Labubu swinging at the entrance of Knott's Berry Farm. A springboard crossbody off the ropes. Good grief. You sent me a Labubu video? Where's that at? Hold on.
I watched it. It's a lot.
Oh, why did it go to Taylor? Hold on.
Oh!
I blocked all Labubu videos.
I saw a light tube get smashed.
Oh, big kick. Did it? I missed it. I was looking for the Labubu video. Damn it. I got it.
Alright, now it's sent. Now it's sent.
I got it. Meta's up top. Hold on. Now, I do know this move. That signature Metarract elbow. Oh, my God. And I heard the glass crack again under the body of Pinky.
Oh, my God.
Is that enough? 2. And it is. I was expecting a little more light tube action than that, but Metarract just didn't waste any time. Puts Pinky away and wraps up this street fight. And I did forget to do the poll. Dang it. Macho Recto, his name may be, but this is a man I hardly recognize as the Hag. Raises his hand in victory, but perhaps in its own way, for the first time all season, the Toddsarak finally does stand victorious. DillyTodds is the Twitch champion, and Metarract is the Hag's champion, and Dilly seems proud of him in chat. I'm personally more concerned for him. What's next? Looking at these two, if Pinky's not safe, who is? Definitely not this Labubu I'm about to watch be publicly executed. Hold on. What match is next, though? Let me see what match is next before I do that, so we can get this going. Oh man, a match so nice we'll see it twice. It's time for our second Fatal 4-Way featuring DillyTodds. Go ahead and tweet that out.
Pixie!
Go ahead and tweet this out.
I gotta let her know she's doing Jeopardy, but I'll still let her know.
I saw she's playing Jeopardy. She could perhaps be a 2-time winner tonight. Labubu is the next victim to face the hanging at Not Scary Farm. Wow, it is telling everybody to suck its Labubu dick. This must break a rule somewhere. Like, is the Labubu company gonna have thoughts on this? Did they sanction this? Is that even a real group? I don't know how I feel about public executions at anywhere, maybe short of a Guar concert. This is I think it crazy. Oh my God, there's pyro.
Nothing short of a Guar concert.
Yeah, there's Guar discourse currently because
beautiful sentence right there.
They killed an Elon Musk mannequin recently, so now there's Guar discourse. I saw a bunch of Republicans that were mad about it, and then somebody was like, "Well, they did the same thing to a Joe Biden mannequin a couple years ago. How do you feel about that?" And they were stun locked. Happy. It's a bipartisan concert execution by Guar. I bet they would fuck up a Labubu big time. Or I don't know, Labubu might play basic Guar. I don't know. And hey, what? Wow, you've summoned Pixie. As she walks down the ramp, she also raids. Well-timed and as welcome as always. The WATCW subreddit's going crazy right now. Here comes Pixie Boot into the chat, into the ring, and into our hearts. She is here to try and win back the People's Champion. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you for tuning in. And all the Pixie's friends, welcome to WATCW. This is our virtual wrestling league. Twice a month, we bring together some of our favorite characters from gaming, movies, a lot of our friends in the content creation space, and we make them fight each other for pride, glory, and championship gold. It's all on the line. As you see, Pixie Boot is the first out in this fatal 4-way for the People's Championship. And here comes the new Twitch champion, sporting his title for the first time.
We can't let this happen.
I hear you loud and clear, Pixie. No technical issues.
Yeah.
No technical issues this time. Welcome aboard. Welcome to WATCW, and welcome to Deerfest. Dilly, who won a Twitch championship moments ago in a fatal 4-way match, is now bringing it to the ring to try and become 2 belts Dilly.
No, we can't have 2 belts. No. I'm so tired of 2 belts anything. I need my championship back.
Pixie was the first ever People's Champion. Lost that earlier this week to Becky Lynch. And will attempt to get it back here tonight. I'm going to run a poll in the chat where you can predict the winner of this one. I think we might have a lot of biased thoughts entering here.
No. Everybody knows what I'm capable of.
We got a lot of friends in this match. Becky Lynch included. Great friend
And
to us
Becky
all.
Lynch.
DillyTodds having a hell of a night. This is the 4th of 5 championship matches for the Heritage Heartbreakers. They have not successfully won any of them yet. But here comes Mr. MrEliMac pulling double duty. How was the Jeopardy string, Pixie? Tell me all about it. Did you win?
I got 2 out of 3, but I got bested. I got bested at the end.
Hopefully you'll have better luck here in Bright Falls.
I mean, I'm really hoping because I can't be going out on a loss tonight. That would make me real bad.
You can't bring your people here and then suffer a loss.
No, they're supposed to know that I'm a winner.
That's right. Well, you've had a great run so far in your rookie season of WAT Championship Wrestling. You've just been up against some very tough competition. I mean, you defended that title in a 5-way dance. That was a really tough match to win. Just mathematically, you have a better shot at this one.
I'm still thinking about Sabrina Carpenter. I am thinking about her day and night. I need this woman to know that I am coming for her.
Did you hear that Sabrina did not win the title earlier tonight?
She didn't?
No, she lost to Becky
She got her
Lynch.
ass beat.
She is
Chris
not the
just says
champion.
apparently Pixie's Jeopardy went the same as her gauntlet match on Tuesday tournament.
Oh my!
No. Okay, no. Actually, honestly, yes. I went 2 of 3. I still won, but I went 2 of 3.
Nick, I did see you exit. Nick, the master of the quiet exit. He doesn't do any of the Midwest goodbye.
The Irish goodbye.
That's right.
Irish goodbye right out of here.
Smart move.
Fuck. I did get to hang out with Pixie on Wednesday, and straight up, one of the first things she says to me was, I'm not going to be able to listen to Sabrina Carpenter until at least after Sunday.
Yep. I said it. I have not listened to a single fucking track.
Well, here she is.
Grande era.
Here she is again. Becky Lynch, the woman who beat you for that title.
No, fuck you, Becky Lynch. Get the hell out of here.
She is still 2 belts, Becky.
Give
She
me my belt
defended
back.
the World Championship. Now she will try to defend the People's Championship, which you see has been updated. It has FeaturedFilms engraved across the front plate. It's got the Cenobite side plates.
No, she can give me my belt back, and we're gonna rip that shit right off.
Hell yeah!
Time will tell.
That's
We
not
shall
what we're going
see.
for here.
There it is, the People's Championship. What's quickly becoming maybe the most in-demand title in this league. And I'll tell everybody as well,
Okay?
with a sufficient number of channel points, you can also challenge for the People's
girl.
Championship. A great
Where's
reason to bet on this match. Bet some channel points. You might get a lot more back and get you closer to your own opportunity to challenge for this title. Bell rings, and here we go. Pixie Boot, MrEliMac, DillyTodds, and Becky Lynch. All of Pixie's opponents have already competed tonight in other title matches.
So I really should be fresh for this. There is no excuse for me acting stupid right now.
In theory, yes. Also, once again, I'm seeing 2 managers not coming out at ringside, so I do think we discovered a 2K25 glitch tonight. That's very cool.
And the 2 managers come out at ringside.
Yeah, I guess
Okay,
so.
good. At least I got to toss her on the fucking ground. She fucking deserves it. Like, I need to be going after Becky way harder.
Features in the chat. He must be done with his K-pop concert. Who did you see? What K-pop group did you see? Couldn't tell from the pic.
And unless it's Huntrix or Sasha Boys, I ain't going to any K-pop concert.
Exactly.
I could fuck around with a little Blackpink.
Right,
I know Chris hears me.
Drop her.
The Heritage
Drop
Heartbreakers,
her.
Black and Pink. Here we go. Yeah, so Eli was in the tag title match, unsuccessful there. Oh, Matt's taking off the turnbuckle pad. Becky Lynch, of course, did defend her women's championship. DillyTodds won his Twitch title.
Nope, hang on.
Oh, he fought out of that.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that. Not a bit.
TXT. How do we feel about TXT?
Is it Huntrix or Sasha Boys? Then I don't care.
I don't know what you're talking about. You might as well still be talking about Labubu and Knott's Berry Farm. That's how clueless I am in this conversation.
Pigs. I sent Taylor a video of Labubu getting publicly executed at Knott's Berry Farm
That's
after the
amazing.
DX job.
That's amazing.
It was at least within the top 3 disturbing things I've seen today, and I've seen some interesting stuff at Deerfest tonight.
I can only imagine.
We are mourning Labubu.
Pigs. I did go over to my parents' house because my mom wanted to watch that with me today, so I watched it again.
Love that for you. Did I tell you I made the man's watch it?
Finally?
I did. I made him watch it.
What do you think?
He loved it.
I'm
He
shocked
really
they didn't get a
liked
text from him
He thought
after.
it was fun. In his own nonchalant way, he thought it was very fun.
Chris says if we
Listen,
lose this
that man
match,
is
I'm going to do a
nothing but
Laboo-hoo.
I'm gonna do a boo-hoo.
This is 4 out of 5.
I threw in a chair!
4 out of 5 total title
Pick up
chances.
the chair, Pigs!
She's too busy dropping an
Oh,
elbow on
dropping an
Dilly.
elbow.
No, oh, well, look, I've got an opinion about Dilly right now, apparently, but also this bitch.
Oh!
This bitch.
If EliMac is not successful here tonight, that will leave one final opportunity for the Heartbreakers to get gold tonight, and that is in the main event when Nacho Libre takes on Roman Reigns. Manhandle slam to Mr. EliMac.
Over here.
God damn!
That match is
Good
coming
job,
up soon. Oh, Becky. Oh, it'll roll up into the...
No,
Wow.
it's time.
Oh, she just beamed Becky with the chair. Projectile.
Get absolutely wrecked.
Projectile damage there.
Look, this bitch. Hey, put me down. This bitch stole my crown.
This is very chaotic, but in theory, it's going to be easier to win than a 5-way match. There's one less opponent you got to beat here tonight. Oh, it looks like Matt's arguing with Dilly from the outside. A likely thing for them to do, probably arguing over
very
Dave's
likely.
hot chicken.
Don't underpin me like
They don't.
this.
He doesn't like the bread. Oh, Eli whips Dilly to the exposed corner.
No, come on, girlie. Come on, girlie. You want to fight?
And I'll just...
I thought you said something totally different for his second pick, and I was going to be like,
Bro.
you and...
The scream
I'm
sounded
on my
painful.
phone, so
I will
like-
respectfully remind Matt Thomas not to scream at the top of his lungs into the microphone. Because it sounds pretty terrible.
I have my phone mic on, and I don't have headphones, so I'm really sorry if I'm not modulating my voice correctly.
No, you're fine.
Literally,
I just... You were doing some leg stuff with Becky, and I thought you said something totally different than what you said.
No, I said we were being gay together, and I was super jazzed about it.
Oh,
but, like,
never mind. I heard exactly what you said.
Well, it's the two of you in that ring alone right now, and Becky's going for a chokehold.
No, let me go.
And I will reiterate,
I need a CP. I need a CP so bad.
just as in the prior Fatal 4-Way match, just to clarify, first one to a pin or submission in this match is the winner. No eliminations. Becky with the manhandle slam on Eli.
No,
goes for
don't
the
let-
pin.
No. I will be so mad at... Okay, thank God. I will be so mad if Becky gets this again. I will be so pissed.
Becky or DillyTodds could leave here double champion. It's up to Pixie or Eli to stop that from happening.
Nah, we can't. Pixie, girly, I need you to stop boo-hooing down there.
Stunner!
God damn.
Stunner to Dilly,
Oh,
hooks the leg. Where's the ref? What is the ref doing? Oh my God.
Right in the
He
opposite
was
corner.
he was busy.
Now it's my turn to be conspiratorial because I'm afraid Feature's paying the refs to run to the corner. What the fuck is
Hey,
that?
man. You don't know
Hey,
what,
I
you don't know
told
what
you,
Feature's
he
putting in
can't
the
do
corner.
anything without paying people. Maybe he's been paying the refs and not you.
Maybe I'm not paying the refs enough to do their jobs correctly. Jesus. I can also tell you that when that stuff happens in this match, in this game when you're playing it, it's so upsetting. Pile driver to Pixie! He drops her on her neck! Goes for the cover!
No, I'm not gonna be the
One,
one.
two! No. Becky
I'm
breaks
not
it
going
up.
to be the one.
Becky
Not
breaks it
today.
up.
See, we got Tin Hat Thomas and Tin Hat Taylor now. There we go. I'm not alone.
Oh, she beams Pixie with the chair.
Oh!
Ouch.
She was going to go for a pin. Eli's not going to let that happen. Eli wants to leave here champion. This is his second shot tonight. Eli's been chasing WATCW gold since the end of season 1. He just got a giant pixie boot to the chest. She's going for the cover. She's going to try to... Oh, that's not it. Dilly breaks it up.
Damn it, Dilly!
Dilly out here ruining my fucking chances? Come on, Dilly. Be better than this.
Who's going to be the first one to score
Why am I
it?
the one out of the ring all the fucking time? I literally cannot stay in this ring. I am so tired. Look at me. I am so tired all the
What is Eli about to do?
I don't know. Dilly's going to hit the last ride on Becky. I think Eli's stuck on the chairs, and Dilly might be 2 belts Dilly after the last ride.
No.
Becky kicked out.
Oh, thank God.
That really could have been some 2K fuckery. That really looked like he was going to be 2 belts Dilly.
Damn, the exposed turnbuckles.
I need to stop. I'm
Come on,
this
Eli.
round. It's so often.
Come on,
Stop
Eli.
making characters like me. Oh, Jesus. What?
Eli's going up to the corner. Pixie's middle of the ring. She gets a giant elbow to the back. Dilly slides the steps in. Eli's going for the title.
Not the one.
Ain't no way.
We got a big
I
mess.
was not gonna be the one. I will not be the one.
It's looking like a damn
Maybe
disaster.
literally nothing, but I will not be the one. Girlie, go crawl over there and beat up Becky.
Dilly's the only one standing.
Oh, Dilly just kicked you in the fucking
See,
face.
I just like to hang out outside of the ring. This is my recovery. I just hang out outside the ring for a hot minute. Like, this is all I do is vibe outside the ring for like several seconds.
Look, I've said before, I mean, that's not like, it's not a terrible idea. Really, the best thing you can do,
That's literally what I do all the time.
the best thing you
And
can
I
do
love that
is
for
stay
me.
out of it until you see a good opportunity. All this nonsense, we're throwing chairs and stairs and, you know, like, that's not going to help you out. You got to be
Called
clever.
Strategy.
Well, Eli's going up top. To the outside, Pixie dodges it. Big miss on his part.
What the fuck are you doing, bro? I'm literally getting into the melee. Get absolutely wrecked in your face.
Ooh, drops Dilly on his head. Eli.
God damn.
Eli hooks the leg on Becky.
No.
Not
Pixie,
yet.
Pixie, get your shit together. I'm so tired in this whole match. I'm still recovering from fucking Tuesday.
You had a busy week in this league.
That was
It's not for the faint of heart. Wow! Oh, that was a crazy move by Eli.
What the fuck?
He vaulted over. It was like he changed target mid-air. Like, I don't know if that's actually what happened, but that looked crazy. And Pixie is indeed
Not Dilly.
Pixie,
dead.
There we go. Kendo stick coming into play.
Oh, Becky's hitting
Come on,
Pixie
Pixie,
with
girls,
the
love it,
stick.
girls.
What the fuck?
Now, what's Eli going for? Oh! Now's the time, Eli. Pin somebody. What are you doing? Pin somebody.
Pixie, get up. Pixie, no, don't let him. Pixie, he's a bad boyfriend. Don't let him. Why are you letting him?
Oh!
Eli is the only one standing. Becky's getting to her feet.
I'm off the mat. I'm like, this is hard. I'm going
Siesta.
off the mat now.
Matt needs to go over there and give you a Gatorade or something. I don't know.
Right.
Can someone give me a Pedialyte? I'm struggling. I would like a grape flavored Pedialyte specifically.
Pixie's back to her feet. She's in the ring. She don't want any part of this. She's going out to see what Eli's doing.
No, I gotta.
She better get in the ring because Becky just hit a manhandle slam on DillyTodds. And if somebody doesn't break this up, I think she's going to be Becky 2 belts. And Pixie is the one to save the day.
No,
Good job,
I'm not gonna let that
Pix.
shit happen. I'm not gonna let Becky have anything. Becky with her good hair gets nothing.
She saves the day, and the match continues a little longer. Eli stuns Becky! Hooks the leg! No one's there to break it up! New champ! Has Eli done it? Yes, he has!
Holy
I'm so
shit.
upset.
Mr. EliMac has finally finished his WATCW
Congratulations,
story!
Eli. This man has been
Are you
waiting for
fucking
this.
kidding me?
Eli has been chasing a WATCW title since MrEliMania 2, and finally tonight he brings it home for the Heritage Heartbreakers. And he's not just a contender, he is now a champion.
I'm so upset.
Congratulations
If
to
it were
Eli.
anyone else, I'd be upset. Eli's a friend. Eli's good people.
You know what? You're my manager. I'll accept that. I won't be as mad.
This is going to mean something to Eli. I'll tell you that much. Oh, man, what a win for him. And Chris, of course, very happy and proud.
Chris, you got a belt. You needed that shit.
He has been waiting all night to see whether the Heritage Heartbreakers can have any champions in their ranks. Attempt 4 out of 5, and finally that was the one to get the job done. Eli, no longer the underdog, but the people's champion. Congratulations. I gotta shout out. I'm gonna shout out Eli in the chat right now, just so he'll see it and he'll just know. He'll get the notification. Nope, it didn't work.
I
Shout.
I DM'd him.
No, it's not an exclamation point. It's a backslash. There it is. Shout out, MrEliMac. He's done
There
it.
you go. There you go. MrEliMac deserves. Okay, you know what? He worked hard. He gets the win. He deserves it. I will not sit here and take away from that man's success. He busted ass. Good for him.
So that means not only did Feature lose 2 belts tonight, he just lost 1 belt. Points on top of.
He did lose 6 points. He only lost 1 belt in that title. He didn't lose the women's championship. But they did lose that match.
I thought he lost the Twitch championship also.
Oh, you're right. God, it's been a long night.
No, I don't. Did they?
Dilly won the Twitch title.
Really?
Dilly won the Twitch title.
I missed out.
So Featured lost 2 championships.
2 belts
and
down.
6 points.
And 6 points by way of a sabotage card. This is going to be an interesting one to tally up at the end of the night for sure when it comes to faction rankings. Cody's in the chat. Match of the night loading, he says. And it especially is for me. This one is of great interest to yours truly, folks. I made the offer at Turmoil. One that simply I don't think can be denied. Cody House, a WATCW wrestler, but I don't want him to just simply be a wrestler. I want him to forego the draft later this month and come join Team OFB, become my champion in this league. And tonight is the night he has to answer that offer. I hope he answers correctly, and in the meantime, he's got a match against the Muchacho Man, the guy he attacked to try to get in this league in the first place. I'll give the Muchacho Man a shot at vengeance, and I'll give Cody House a shot at greatness. It's time to see what the answer is.
All right, my dear. I'm going to cut off my comms for commentary, but I will be here to continue to watch because I have no other idea what's going on, and I will be useless to you.
Well, good night, Pixie. Thank you for joining.
Good night, Pix.
And
I will still be in chat.
Thank you so much. Good night, Pixie. Thank you. I have already shown Cody what can happen by being my champion. As Motu Ita, my right-hand man, attacks his competition just in the same way Cody attacked the Muchacho Man to help him out tonight. I can do things for you, Cody. Great things. All you got to do is take my hand and accept my offer. Here we go. Whoa! Big German suplex. Didn't get to see much of a Cody House entrance, which is a darn shame because I love when he comes out here, does little Cody hands, everybody celebrates with him. He fancies himself the man of the house, and that's perfectly fine, just as long as he understands that I am the house. And he could be my man. He could be my champion. All he has to do is accept. What a crossbody from Cody House. And isn't it so nice to get a just simple one-on-one singles match here tonight? Nick with the yeet.
Yeet.
Muchacho Man, by the way, did get attacked at the hands of Cody House. against Django Fett, but if I remember correctly, was successful back in Times Square and won that match regardless. So, Muchacho Man, he's got a record in this league. He's got a reputation to uphold, and he's somebody who might one day want to challenge for a Twitch title if he can get that momentum going. And certainly a win against Cody House here tonight would mean a lot to a lot of people, but it's an irrelevant detail if Cody takes my offer and becomes my champion here tonight. Again, remind you now, MrEliMac is the people's champion. Who wants to be the first to challenge MrEliMac at the next wrestling stream? Whether that be draft night itself, maybe that'll be the following turmoil. I'll have to decide what makes the most sense. But some of the captains still have their free challenge banked. Beyond that, they'll have to use their channel points, or maybe you are just a viewer, a fan, a wrestler in the league, and you want to challenge for the People's Championship. You might be the only one that doesn't, and you can get MrEliMac at a one-on-one match. That's as good an opportunity as you're ever going to get for it. Wow, big splash from the Muchacho Man. Is that enough, or will Cody kick out? He kicks out. I knew he would. I knew Cody would kick out. You think I would take such keen interest in a guy who would lose to a splash from the Muchacho Man? Here we go. Big comeback. Big Cody comeback. How we feeling out there, Matt? How do you feel about it? You were a big advocate for Cody getting into this league. Do you have any stake in this? Do you care about this offer? Are you looking at Cody as a potential candidate at draft night?
It all depends on what he decides to do.
Interesting. Doesn't want to show his cards too much here. Nick says, Paul, he's so great for saying
it. I did my job. I rectified a mistake and made sure he was in this and got him in this league. But what he does from here is on him.
Well, he's going to go for a back and forth with Muchacho Man right here in Bright Falls. This is our penultimate match, by the way. One more after this. That will be our main event as Nacho Libre challenges Roman Reigns. Big super kick from Cody to Muchacho Man.
Ooh.
And Cody, are you still in the chat? I'm just curious. Here we go. Big Cantonian Destroyer from Cody. Hooks the leg. He's here.
Oh, he said, "Oh, I'm here."
He's here, of course. He wouldn't miss it because I understand. My man, my champion, wouldn't miss this moment. Oh, what was Cody going for there? Didn't get it, and Muchacho Man's going to get a bit of a comeback on his own with those clotheslines. Big jumping clothesline to Cody. Muchacho Man, I don't know what it would mean if he were to get a win here. I mean, though I think it's unlikely, he's already suffered a beatdown at the hands of Motu-Ita, the Samoan Nightmare. The first ever Taylor Cleat guy. And now he's in there mixing it up with who could very well be the second official Taylor Cleat guy. If there's any justice in this world, he'll be the official Taylor Cleat guy. What's he thinking? Big Uranagi! Shades of Motu-Ita. Apparently he's been watching the big man's tape. Cody's sizing up the Muchacho Man. And this could be his last Wrestle Quest if the man of the house has anything to say about it. What's he thinking here? Ooh, he's stretching that leg over the rope. That'll hurt. You can tear a muscle. Headbutt from the Muchacho Man. Oh, what's he going for? Big move. Pile driver to Cody House. Muchacho Man comes out here the winner. I might have to make him a golden offer. But I don't think it's very likely. He's going to try for a pin. Middle of the ring. Right there on the Deerfest logo. Ref's going for a run. This match continues.
Trump apparently turned the Kirk Memorial into a WWE-style campaign event.
Wait, was there a fatal four-way?
No, just on how he was talking.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me at all. Cody wins! Cody's the winner! Simple as that. Cody House picks up his first win as an official contracted WATCW talent with the Tier 1 sub. The house always wins, baby. And now is the time to tell me, Cody. You're in the chat. I've got a good feeling about this with the subscription. Cody House, tell me, are you a Taylor Cleek guy? I want to hear it. From your fingers to my eyes. Tell me, will you take the greatest offer I've extended anybody in this league? I want to hear it. Tell me.
Or see it. See it. You want to see it.
And he has accepted. Cody House.
Bullshit.
Is a Taylor Clique guy. The rocket's on his back. It's pointed at the moon. And I am going to take that man to imperceivable heights. This is what you asked for. Remember this, Matt. You asked for it. The people asked for it. Everyone bothering me for weeks on end. And I tried to protect all of you from this reality. But you've pushed me too far. And now Cody House.
I just want to point out how fucked it is that the commissioner has his own factions.
Cody House, not going to be a real wrestler. Not going to be a Cenobite or a Righteous Cowboy. He's not going to be a Heritage Heartbreaker. He's not going to be El Diablo de Patas. He's not going to be a Celestial Siren. He is going to be a Taylor Clique guy. Yeah. Welcome to the winningest team in the world, Cody.
How weird is it that the commissioner has his own team?
Put your tinfoil hat on, Matt. This is the world you created.
Chris Anthony Lopez, not going to lie.
Now you have to live on it. You have to live in it. That's right. I knew everybody wanted Cody, but nobody could offer him what I can, and that is true greatness. Thank you, Cody. I knew you would see the light, and we're leaving Bright Falls together. Beautiful. That's my champion right there. And it's time for our main event. I mean, to me, I could end the stream right now. I could end the show right now, and I think it'd be the greatest one we've ever accomplished. But let's go. It's time for the World Championship match.
I gotta leave.
It's time for the World Championship. Oh my! Wait a minute. What am I looking at here? What am I looking at here?
I fucking knew Chris did something. That little bitch.
Hold on. I gotta see this. Hey, Chris looks as shocked as you are. Chris looked as shocked as you are in the chat. Cody House can't wait to take the house promotion by storm. Well, first and foremost, here comes the WATCW Men's World Champion. You said you were bailing for superstitious purposes. Are you doing that?
I'm listening. I will be as soon as the match starts.
As soon as the match starts. Now, I'm interested that you're keeping that going because, oh, wait a minute, hold on. Which, by the way, Matt, once again, not accompanying his champion of the ring. That's not. That's just the game, brother. But it seems to me the tribal chief could perhaps be called the Roman Burger, as a sabotage card has been played to make Roman Reigns wear an embarrassing sandwich costume. It's very hard to compete in, and it reduces his speed and agility stats to 0 for one match. And the sabotage card was played by FeaturedFilms.
I'm not shocked. Can you tell me when it was played? How long ago?
I don't know, like maybe 2-3 days ago.
I thought about playing the Prime card today, and would that have offset it?
That would definitely have been a conflict. Yeah, I would have had to have honored whoever played the card first, for sure. There's no way you can wear both costumes. I would argue that it's like a trap card. So if he had played this first, mine would have been a counter move. Well, I would not have done that. So you can argue all you want. Regardless, I'm just saying, regardless, I'm just saying that's fine. I was just explaining my logic into why I would have played it. Well, yeah, and also I would not reveal publicly your cards if you haven't played them yet. I mean, you can, but I wouldn't. That card I have no issue revealing. Chris. See, Chris is already. Chris. Keep it to your. Well, it's up to you. Yeah, Chris, the prime card is I put Roman or any of my wrestlers in an embarrassing outfit, and he
or they get a speed, agility, and recovery boost.
Roman's nose deep in the ciabatta there. Featured had said you got to really listen to these Featured promos. He put these little clues in there. He did say he was sandwiched between a couple hard decisions tonight on how to play and who to target. And well, that was more than a choice of words. It was a strategy. And now Roman Reigns, sporting the hoagie, the title clipping through the front of it, will be defending the World Championship for the first time in the sandwich costume. Though I will say,
glad I played that one card tonight.
I will say Roman is boosted. Let me get the poll going. Roman is boosted, so while his speed stats have been destroyed, all his other stats are beautiful and perfect, and he is still absolutely going to be a threat in this match. So your promo did offset the sabotage a little bit, but he's going to probably be very slow out there for what that's worth. All right, Roman, Nacho in the poll. Here we go.
How much does it sabotage it by?
It reduces your speed. What you did?
No, the speed. What does
his speed and agility stats go down to 0. Those are two specific stats. So he'll be slow, but his overall
fucking 0? That's crazy.
His overall still like 99. To be clear,
that's still OP as shit.
Oh my god, here he comes. He's got complaints. That's how it always is.
I'm just shocked that you're doing, because Nick can vouch for me. When you do creative players in or when 2K for basketball,
welcome to WATCW, baby.
I know. They don't let you go to 0. It goes down to 25, so that's why I was just shocked.
Well, his stats have been depleted in terms of speed. That's not going to be his advantage tonight. He's going to have to counter with power against the man some have called the GOAT, others the Ace, but we all call him Nacho Libre. Well, actually, it's funny you mentioned that.
Cheater.
The beginning of Nacho's legacy was one of circumstance early in the game of 2K22 where he was unstoppable. We discovered it's because his stats were perfectly maxed out. And tonight, because of Chris's promo on behalf of Nacho, his stats are in fact perfectly maxed out at 100. This is a return to form for the Lucha Libre legend, perhaps. Nacho Libre, who hasn't challenged for this title since the main event of really Mania 2. It's been a damn long time since we've seen gold around his waist. But if he can win tonight, he will make history. Matt is out for superstitious purposes. He really is a tinfoil conspiracy theorist, isn't he? He's out because he believes if he stays in the call, Roman will lose. So he's going to try to get a little good juju going on behalf of the Roman burger. Orale Nacho. MrEliMac's back. He's talking about Really Mania 2. He should be talking about Deerfest. I don't know if he knows this because he's the new People's Champion. Here we go. Chris says happy Latino Heritage Month with Nacho Libre. So true. Here we go. Spit it. Burger! Featured. He loves putting his opposition in silly costumes. Featured is not even in this match. And just to be clear, there's not a Cenobite in this match. This is all about a targeted attack at Roman, Matt Thomas, and the real wrestlers. It's not even about Featured winning. It's simply about Matt losing. And keep in mind, Matt did the same thing to Featured earlier tonight when he played that sabotage card, which took 6 points away from the Cenobites. And here we go. Chris, big fan of the sandwich costume. Reminder, that means Roman speed stats are hella low, baby. It is very hard to wrestle in a sandwich costume. Nacho Libre, if he wins tonight, will make history. Wow, big double stop to Roman. Will make history as the first 3-time men's world champion. Oh my God, 2 count off the stomp. He would be the first ever man to be a 3-time world champion in this league. Nacho Libre. You know what? I always love having company at the table, but I do relish this opportunity. Not a sandwich pun, but I do relish this opportunity to really break this down and tell you about this because there's so much WATCW history at stake here. Nacho, who is a legend already, a first ballot Hall of Famer. What a DDT coming out of the corner. Truly one of the first legends to emerge in this league. Captured the hearts and minds of everybody around the world and all the WATCW faithful. But came into Season 2, first round draft pick for Chris and the Heritage Heartbreakers. A no-brainer draft. He was obviously going somewhere and then lost his first match to The Fiend in the World Title Tournament. A truly shock the world moment. We weren't sure what kind of Nacho we were looking at. Was he rusty? Was he washed? What happened in the interim between seasons? Was this our GOAT still? And then he lost the mask. He lost the mask and took on a new... Wait a minute, hold on! Hold that thought! Nacho, big, standing, Reliato! We've seen him finish so many people with that move, and now Nacho's going up top. No way. No way. The Flying Eagle headbutt. Is Nacho won? Is Nacho already the champion? He's going to go for the pin. Has he made history? 3-time champion already? Oh my God! What? How did he win already? What is happening? Wait, Braun Breaker beams him with the briefcase! I'm stunned! How did Roman lose so soon and now Braun Breaker's cashing in? Real deal contract! What is happening? Spear to Nacho! Hooks the leg! Nacho wins the title. I can't. How did Roman not kick out? I'm stunned on so many levels right now.
Because of the game mechanics.
That's insane. Here comes Braun Breaker. Hooks the leg on Nacho. New champ, not quite. Nacho does indeed make history. Becomes the first man in history to become a 3-time world champion. But how long will it last? Because Connor has indeed cashed in his other real deal contract here tonight. Unbelievable. That was certainly not the main event I was expecting to see tonight. What the hell? I mean, I am perplexed by that. What happened to Roman there? That's not how it went. Mechanic.
You can't drop someone's speed and whatnot to 0 and expect them to be able to
No. Speed and agility is not going to have an impact on whether he can kick out of a pin. Here we go. German suplex.
It affects the ability to counter.
No, it doesn't. That's a different stat altogether. Standing Lariato from Nacho. Is he going to retain the title? Is it going to happen again? Braun kicks out. He's going brazy. Moonsault off the top. Can the Righteous Cowboys pull off a heist tonight? Or the Heritage Heartbreakers going home with 2 titles? Out of the corner. DDT. Nacho, I mean, this is kind of a similar scenario where Nacho's got the spear geared up. Braun hit his already. Nacho says, take mine. And I think Nacho, is he going to go for the pin? I think that's going to be another failed cash-in unless Braun has something left in the tank. And he does shoulder up at 2. That's true. I think next time you got to stay on the call now. You got to stop leaving the call.
Defensive agility affects defensive maneuvers. A higher agility rating allows a wrestler to move more effectively to avoid attacks.
It's not gonna make it so you can't kick out of a pin out of a finisher, man. All his shit is maxed out.
To where I'm just gonna get beat down and tired though.
Well, you've been sabotaged. I don't know what to tell you, Thomas.
I know. I'm just saying the card was a little too overpowered.
Spear. Nacho hits a second spear.
You can't be coming when you're in the wrong division.
Nacho won. Nacho won.
Congratulations to Chris. I just wish that
the second
wasn't super overpowered.
Oh, brother. Here he comes. And new. Nacho Libre. With his first defense in one night. Wins it. Defends it. And Nacho Libre does make history as the first man in WATCW history to become a 3-time world champion. Defeated Roman Reigns, stopped Braun Breaker with the cash-in, and he is the new champion. I told you all it was going to be a hell of a night, and I don't think even I realized just how crazy tonight was going to be. Advantage cards, sabotage cards, and a new champion. An unsuccessful cash-in. What a show. And I am so proud of what we did here in Bright Falls tonight. It's time for us to take it home. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. What the fuck? What is this? Backstage brawl. What is this? I've seen a lot of weird things in the game today. I don't know what this one is. Hello? Is that Nick? What is going on? Can I get some help? I'm getting attacked by Nick and the Fiend. He's wearing that mask? What is going on? I'm getting asked questions about 2K25. I don't know that I could serve as a troubleshooting authority on that. I'm currently being assaulted in the parking lot by the Feed and the captain of the Celestial Sirens. What? Nick, is this you? Are you out there? What is happening? Why did you just drop the Feed on his asshole? What is happening? I can't believe what I'm seeing here. You know, it's one thing to get targeted in a promo, but I'm getting targeted in the parking lot. I mean, that's definitely Nick there behind the mask. What did I do to deserve this? I'm getting strangled by the Fiend. Can anybody help me? WATCW security? Cody House? Motu Ita? Why am I getting whipped with the... What did I do to deserve this? Why is everybody coming for me? Cody's at Coffee World. Please. I just tried to put on a good show. Can I get some help? Nick better not come at me with that traffic code. He's putting the Feed on the traffic code. This game's... This game... He's... It's like everybody around him's a target. Most of all, me. The show's over. Leave me alone. I didn't even know the Fiend was here. I didn't book him in a match. Is that why I'm getting hurt? Is this what I get for compromising? For booking your team? Now I'm getting double teamed? Why, Nick? After everything we've been through. We were the Murmur Boys. You were just here with me. What did I do to deserve this? No one's coming to help me. I'm just trying to run a show here. I'm getting thrown in the daisies. Where did I go wrong? Please. I'm sorry. He's emoting. I'm getting beat up in the flower beds. It makes the Fiend stats go up. Oh, Wait, what happened? I just... I Run? I gotta go.